We are live. Welcome
Hello.
to Legendary Tales. I guess we will start off by saying last week we had the wonderful Sir Action Slacks as Hannibal Maze.
Hannibal Maze.
And you guys ended it in the middle of leaving the tavern in the middle of the night in the town of Forthwith Post, celebrating the night. What was it? Basically, a celebration to acknowledge the goddess of the lichens. Is that where? That's where we were at, I believe.
Affirmative.
You guys had just defeated a fairly large group of dwarves, and they managed to teleport out with via the use of a divine intervention ability. What did you do? What did you guys do now? What did you do now?
Jenkins is just a moron.
Did he tweet? Did he tweet it at? Did he tweet at that other guy again?
No, it's a different guy this time.
Oh, brilliant!
Fuck's sake.
It looks real.
Well, you know Gareth Bale. But the thing is, he just started like an esports club or some shit.
People are gonna think you're a bot, Jenkins. Like,
I just typed in Gareth, and that's the first one that came up. That wasn't Gary.
It sounds about right. Let's be honest. And I believe that you guys were heading toward the festival, correct? After you heard what sounded like some sort of war horn.
there's a festival? We just heard a war horn. We weren't aware there was a festival.
Yeah,
Oh.
and explained to you at the
Spoilers.
very end that the festival is for the goddess of the lichens.
Okay.
I didn't realize that meant like a carnival, though.
Yeah,
We're, like,
it's
hanging out, having a good time.
it's a festival acknowledging the presence of the goddess of the lichens.
Okay.
I
So do
assume
we get like cotton
Make-
candy at this festival?
I need everyone to make a religion check for me, please. Straight out the gate, religion check, please.
Oh, this is easy.
I assume we didn't rest?
You did not rest. Straight out.
Ooh.
Elphicus and Elgar.
Easy.
you both know that regionally this specific festival is actually for the goddess of the lichens, who is relatively impatient and requires recognition, or she just starts turning people into werewolves.
Not it.
Oh shit. Oh,
I don't want to be a
shit.
werewolf.
Guys, looks like Elgar is gonna be a werewolf tonight. I'm
And
sorry to break it to you.
and generally speaking, she turns people into werewolves only if she isn't recognized once a year. And this festival rotates between Green Hope, Lake Helm, and Forthwith Post every year. So this year it landed on Forthwith Post. It's currently a full moon, and it is very nearly bright enough to be daytime. And there's nobody in the main area of the town at all.
So when Andon gave us the money for our guild, does that mean we're walking around with like 14,000 gold right now?
No. No, he's going to give it. He's going to give it to.
Does he wire it?
No, he's on his way with Hannibal Maze to the capital, and he's going to give it to the captain, who will then give it to you after he documents everything. Because if it runs through your guild, it has to be documented so it can be either taxed or some form of thing. But either way, you will receive, what was it, 2,000 each, right?
You said 900 each.
900 each. 900
So I don't
I
have
mean, I'll take
997 gold.
I'll take 2,000.
I mean, if we mug that carriage, we don't have to pay taaxes, boys.
yeah,
that'll
let's
be,
go,
yeah.
let's go murder Andon now. We got.
And Hannibal
And
Maze.
take the
We can't have
bloodstone.
any
Take the
witnesses.
bloodstone back.
But either way, you'll be receiving your 900 as soon as you get back to the capital.
Okay, so we don't have the 900.
No, not yet, because it weighs a lot. That's a lot of weight on your cash.
What if it's platinum though? Surely he has platinum.
I mean, if you would like to request it in platinum, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah, but no one's gonna accept platinum. That's too big. You can't break it down into coppers. Come on now, Purge.
People are counterfeiting platinum these days anyway.
Yeah.
So.
No one's gonna
It's
trust
like
that.
that's like running around with $1,000 bills and going to a Starbucks.
How much are platinums? Isn't it like 20 gold or 10 gold or
I
something?
think they're 100 gold apiece.
Oh, that much?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The platinum
That's a lot.
platinum to gold is it's gold to electrum is 25, and then one gold to platinum is 100 gold per platinum.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that is a lot. Well, since we're not packed with currency, I guess I'm not that worried about, becoming werewolves. So I don't want
We could
to
just wander
lose my
around.
money and be a werewolf. I'll gamble one or the other.
Well, what do they do? Do we know what they do to celebrate the goddess? Are there sacrifices? Is there dancing? I don't know anything about this goddess clearly with the 6. So
Elgar and Elfgis both know that there's actually a ceremony that is basically a story is told in a theatrical format, and at the very end there is not a ritual sacrifice, but just a ritual that happens that pays homage to the goddess of lichens. And the big thing about this goddess is you are not allowed to say her name out loud during the festival.
Oh no!
no, Elficus. No,
No.
don't do it, dude. Don't do it.
Do I know
Can
her
you,
name?
like, gag Elficus so he can't speak tonight?
Make a history check.
Dude,
Or
you rolled
actually
a
make it
21 on religion.
Make a history check to see
Okay.
if you've ever heard her name, because
Oh, no!
Mogamak, do you want to make a roll for that as well?
Sure.
Alphacus, no.
I'm
Only
safe.
Elficus, of course.
Alphacus does in fact know her name.
DM it to me.
I'm
DM it to me.
DMing it to you right now.
Oh, no.
But the thing is, Jenkins, is you have to pronounce this correctly.
Oh
Ooh.
fuck!
He's screwed. He can't pronounce shit.
Oh,
I've
God.
casted so
God.
many Dota games with him. This guy.
this is
All
true.
right. Well, we just got our asses beat. No thanks to our little goblin.
Oh,
Where'd you learn to nuke your team like that?
You guys did just get out of a fight, and you're all a bit singed.
Can I slap Elficus for throwing a fireball at
What?
us?
That
Slap me
was
for-
that was a real question. Where'd you learn to blow up your team like that?
Well, from the best of the best. Up north we have some of the toughest people, and sometimes when the tough gets going, the going gets tough, is what I always say.
I still would like to slap him. What do I need to roll for that?
Dexterity or strength check?
I'm gonna roll to dodge that.
I resist.
Oh!
Oh my god,
That's
you're
a-
so fucked.
Slap.
Are you use dexterity? What's your
Yeah, I use
dexterity
dex.
bonus?
It's 2.
My
2?
bonus is 2, yeah.
So, Elficus, you take 3 damage.
Oh Jesus Christ!
and I'm just
While
gonna
he's
say,
being.
you little imp. Don't ever do that again, or else you're gonna get more than just the back of my hand.
Why does slaps hurt so much? Where did you train to
I'm-
slap?
It's a 1d4, I believe.
I attach the harness to Alphacus.
Without being a monk, your base melee damage, your base unarmed damage is 1 damage plus your strength or your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
Unless you're a monk, you can't increase your unarmed damage any further.
Nice. High roll.
Right, you're in a lead now.
But if she
Okay.
tries to punch him in the jaw, it's still the same damage as a slap.
Absolutely. She's not trained in how to punch people correctly or properly.
I don't need to be.
I
Can
could
do enough
easily-
damage with my backhand.
I could easily dodge.
Yeah,
But-
you didn't dodge that, dude.
I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to get betrayed by my friends. I was also trying to roll 420, but I couldn't because I'm -1.
All right.
So you rolled 520.
So I need all of you to make a perception check for me, please.
There's something we're not perceiving that we should be.
Oh, I forgot music.
Players are missing critical information.
Is Gareth robotic, or is it just me?
Yeah, he was robotic
Hello.
there for a second.
Well, I mean, his
Okay.
casting's not that bad, but yeah.
Whoa!
Oh!
Someone's not getting
Ow.
invited to the JD Studios for the next
Oh,
time they bring that
God.
pack around.
Come on, he knows I love him.
Annihilated.
It's just a low-hanging fruit.
Is that too loud for you guys? Are you good?
Nope. That's good.
I don't hear
Perfect.
anything.
You don't hear anything. Are you sure?
Let me check my sound settings.
I came for Gareth Bale.
So did I last night.
Wow, dude.
Jesus.
Make him stop.
I can't. I'm
I'm,
sorry.
I'm, is there like a sex shop or some? We need a ball gag. We need
Yeah.
or a torture shop maybe would be better in this kind of city.
Just get a helmet that we
so-
can't hear him out of.
Excuse me.
Somebody,
So
somebody
with
tweeted.
wow, your perception checks are bad. Why are you
Yeah.
so
Yep.
bad this week?
All right, I'm going to look around the area to see if there's anything the DM wants us to.
You guys hear the same 3 blasts of a horn coming from the western side of the town.
Let's walk to the west.
A small river, like a really tiny river or rivulet. I don't even know if that's what they're called. Flows a little bit farther down. And are you guys heading that way?
Sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
trust
Yeah.
the goblin.
What?
I said I trust the goblin because he did battle with me.
Okay,
He also singed you pretty bad too.
That's okay.
it's all worth
I
it.
like punching my friends too. I just relate to everybody right now.
So as you guys are walking, this river goes down a little bit of a hill, and at the bottom of this hill, on a flat area, there has been a carnival erected to the goddess of the lichens. Let me drag you guys over to this tab.
Oh snap, we got a carnival. Ooh, it's a nice carnival too.
Oh wow, look at that.
So you
Is that a
guys
lion?
potentially,
Ooh.
okay.
Strong man.
Man, I had to zoom out a lot. Holy shit.
It's a big map, yeah. It's a good thing we don't have our gold. We'd probably lose it all like playing stupid games trying to be better than one another.
They're not stupid.
They're rigged!
I would win.
That's exactly why I'm glad we don't have the 900 gold on us. Let's just be a very wealthy carnival as we walked away.
So, you guys come in, and there are people everywhere. I'm not going to represent them with miniatures because they're not important at the moment. There are people everywhere, literally hundreds of people. It's like a state fair or something equivalent. And the thing that you notice about most of these things is there's a giant, symmetrical wolf paw with the four little pads, and then they have 4 claws that come out, and the 2 middle claws are way longer than they should be. And it's a black insignia with a green background.
I'm sorry, is this on a banner or something, or is this like a giant
It's
statue
on
kind of thing?
every single tent, and every single person has like a little insignia on, or like a little ribbon that has that on there. They all have it on them in some way, shape, or form.
So everybody here at the place has it on them.
Absolutely.
Guys, I
Guys.
feel like we're not wearing the right clothes to be here. This is definitely a cult thing, right?
I think it's just a festival.
Ask Elgar; he might know what a
God damn it. I mean, do we recognize the insignia as like it's not part of any of the companies, right? It's separate.
It is not.
It's
It
religious
is a
symbol.
separate religious symbol.
Guys, aren't wolves and vampires mortal enemies? I saw this movie once.
What's the movie?
Only when a girl comes
Or
between them.
this play.
Play.
It
Okay.
was a play, yeah. It's called.
As you guys are walking
Dusk.
walking into the festival, a halfling approaches you.
Hello.
Hey, little guy.
Is it a clown?
Is he bigger? Is he bigger than Elficus?
Actually, yes.
Hey, little guy.
Piece of shit.
He looks at you, and he has like a very long beard. And he looks at you, and he says, "Hello."
Oh, wow.
So, what's good at this festival? You know, we're travelers from the capital. We heard that there is a very specific festival for you know who. Wink, wink.
I do.
And
No.
and he
No.
and he does a sort of like curtsy to you specifically, Linnea, and he has like a small satchel on his side, and he reaches into his satchel and he hands each of you a small pin. It's small for you guys, but for him it's about palm size, so it's like an inch in diameter. And he hands it to you, and he says, "Well, you're going to need to put these on."
What are these for?
Why did he just become a leprechaun?
Because that's the way he talks.
What are these pins for?
They protect you.
Do we have to wear them?
If I were you, I absolutely would.
I'm putting mine on my my cloak.
Okay.
I'm gonna put one on, and then I'm gonna make sure that my child has his on too.
Just like oxygen masks on a plane.
Are you gonna put on his little harness that Elgar Leafbottom has? What is the length?
Don't put it on the harness, because if he slips out of the harness,
It's
It
a
won't be on
50-foot silken rope, so...
Oh,
I'm
it's
fucking up this festival either way. Trust me. We're
Yes,
fighting.
I'll put it on his clothes, not his harness, though. I don't want it to slip off.
I need everyone to make another perception check for me, please.
Oh. Nice.
Okay. Oh wow. You notice that the cage to the west. There is a cage to the west, and that cage has a enormous wolf in it. It looks like a lion, but it's actually a wolf.
Oh.
And when I say massive, I'm talking like make a nature check, actually, Elgar and Mogamak.
Easy. Oh
god. And that is a dire wolf, straight up.
ooh,
What is that beast over there? It's huge!
It's a massive wolf. I believe some would call it a dire wolf.
It's out of your line of
Oh.
sight, Algar. What are you talking about? You can't see shit.
Oh,
Bollocks,
excuse me?
I can...
Would you roll a
absolutely
30?
accept it.
There you go. Now you see it.
Where are you even? Where have you
I'm
gone?
here. Chilling.
He's in between mom and dad.
Ah. Give me some
oh god, now he's in the bobbing apples. Quick, we gotta get him out of there. He's gonna drown.
And as you guys are walking around, there are all sorts of like the strong men, except they seem particularly hairy for some reason. There's a lot of it looks like a normal festival, but it definitely looks strange to you for some reason.
What does the average person look like here? Do they all just have the same pins as us? Or they look like average townspeople, or is
These are definitely most of the people that you see here you've seen in the town before when you came here earlier.
I assume that everything we're seeing here visually on the screen is more or less what we're seeing too, like
Yes.
carts and
Carts
fires
and people, and there's fires, and then there's like balloons, and you're not really sure how they made those, but there you go.
Is there food? Are there like, food stands?
Absolutely. The one directly south of you with the apple bobbing is some sort of food cart. There's some sort of food stand right in the middle, and it seems to be like sugared roasted nuts.
Well, I haven't eaten in about a month, so I'm totally down. You guys want some?
Yeah,
I'll go for some roasted nuts.
Do they have any roast turkey legs? I could really go for one of those.
Make an investigation check to see if you can find a turkey leg vendor.
Where it at?
Dang. It's actually
Don't mess around.
directly to your southwest, the very large ornate red cart with the canvas strung off the side of it.
Okay. I will be
Let me zoom
going
out
there.
on this one.
Wow, that was more than you can move in one turn.
We're not in combat, Perch.
Yeet.
It's fine.
Jenkins, sorry, Elficus, you can't go that far.
You're stuck
What's
on your
the
leash.
length of
You're
your rope?
attached. 50
You gotta-
feet.
10.
Pulling
You,
you.
50 feet's
wrong?
really far. Can someone measure the distance of 50 feet? How do you draw again like that? How'd you
It's
do
a
that?
ruler.
I don't remember.
The second thing, there's the
50 feet.
polygon. Oh, the ruler. Right.
Actually, I have an idea. I can make an aura around Mogamak that is 50
Oh, that
feet
works.
wide.
No, around Lunar.
Not a Mogamak.
The
Elgar.
keeper of the Elficus.
Elgar, keeper of Elficuses.
How do I delete this again?
Go back to the select mode and just like box drag it.
There you go. Aura 1. Aura, 50
I deleted
feet.
myself.
Oh god.
You lied to me.
Nice.
You
Oh
said
my
box.
god, for real though.
Oh, nice. That's not
Everyone
radius, so I
sees
can
it?
I can go into the corners and get extra distance.
Yes.
Hold on. It's not
I'm sorry.
square anymore. There you go.
Oh,
There we
shit.
go.
Destroy.
Wait,
Just
if I do
imagine-
this, if I do this and run around in circles, can I wrap it around them?
All they used to do is spin in a circle to counteract you.
I know, right?
I've walked a
That's
dog.
true.
Back
I
on
know
all
how
the
this works.
buildings. Let's be really honest here. And the people, you'd be clotheslining all of them.
Let me-
We need a retractable leash for Elficus. I don't
Let
think we
me-
can just let him have all that.
Let me put Mogamak back on. Whoever told him that he could do that, I'm gonna shoot you. You immediately die.
Run, Gary.
What happened?
All right. Mogamak, you're back. Okay, so is anyone buying some
I'm buying some turkey leg.
I want to buy some whatever the heck you said was over here.
roasted
I wanna,
almonds?
That sounds perfect.
I want to investigate and see if there are any vendors that sell watermelon.
We lost the Kenku, right? That disappeared when we got off the boat at the
Make a
capital.
perception check.
And we never saw her again. Oh, ooh,
No, she was there because she landed on Hanabi Maze at one point, I think.
oh
Didn't she?
yeah.
True. You guys are looking.
Oh, she was in your bag.
Yeah, you guys are looking
Yeah,
around.
she was sitting on my lap eating cookies.
You're looking around, and she's actually sticking halfway out of Linnea's bag of holding.
Good.
Just looking at stuff.
Yep.
I'm
Get the
gonna buy
turkey leg.
buy some roasted almonds. Go and feed the Kenku.
All right, the roasted
means Elf gets more.
roasted almonds are 2 silver.
2 silver.
How many silver and a gold?
How much
10.
are the watermelons?
So you just said 10? Okay.
Make an investigation check to see if there are any watermelons. There are no watermelons
Come on. What the hell?
that you can see.
Oh.
Wait till it hits summer, dude. Then there will be watermelons everywhere. Just wait.
Ooh, watermelon festival with the watermelon god.
Hey, Africa, come! I'm dragging you.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm tugging on the rope. Come on, dude.
How much is my
Keep
turkey
up.
leg?
Your turkey leg is 6 silver.
Can I buy 30 turkey legs?
No, they don't have
What?
30 turkey legs for you to purchase.
15.
You
I'll
can't even
buy.
carry 30 turkey legs.
Oh, yes, I can. They're not that heavy.
If they're really tiny turkeys, maybe, but
I'll throw a bunch of my gold on the ground so I can carry it.
I'm gonna go look at the strong man and appreciate his muscles.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Well, I'm over here, buddy. Welcome back.
all right. I
So-
guess we should go meet up with Purge. Yeah.
So, that's not his name. Excuse me.
Sorry, Mogamak.
Excuse me?
Mogamak.
As you guys are walking over to view the strong man, this strong man is obscenely fit. Not just like strongman level, but like if steroids were legal and mandatory level.
Wow. Looks like my dad. So buff. Strong. That's good.
And
Powerful.
all he's doing is posing. And then Make a perception check, everybody.
God, I'm putting more points in perception from now on. God, I don't see anything. I'm fucking blind.
You're feeding little bits of your turkey leg to the kenku.
Okay.
And as you're looking down, Mogamak, you look up and he smiles and his teeth are sharp, all of them.
That's some creepy shit, dude.
All the better to eat us with.
Wait, aren't you an orc or a half orc?
Yeah, but not all of my teeth are pointy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Just the canines.
And his canine teeth are actually much longer than you expect, like half as long as they normally should be.
Does he have like, hairy knuckles? Or...
He's hairy all over. He's a very hairy beast of a man.
I think I'm starting to piece the puzzle together, you know.
What puzzle?
Can we go look at another attraction?
Absolutely. Where are you going?
Well, just follow the screen with your eyes. I'm heading over to the fat.
And a dwarf.
Are these dunking tanks? Oh no, I lost. Wait, there I am.
You walk over to the person that's labeled as the fat lady, and she is singing a beautiful melody. But it's very reminiscent of what we would consider Mongolian throat singing.
Okay.
And she has a very large stand-up instrument of some sort. So it's like a stand-up bass, but not really a bass. It's got actually 2 sets of strings on top, and she's actually pinching her fingers onto the string to play it, and then there's a set of strings parallel to that she's actually playing on the actual chords itself, and it's making a very, very beautiful tune overall. Are you going into that cage, Elphicus?
I'm in the cage.
I need you to make an acrobatics check, please.
Oh no.
Okay.
You're able to leap into the cage, and there's a large red ball in there that has a lot of gouges and scratches and slashing damage of some sort on it.
All right.
Sick.
I'm gonna start bouncing the ball.
Can I perceive him going into the cage?
Same.
Oh, I caught you, bitch. Elgar.
I'm gonna deceive him.
Elgar.
I'm gonna deceive him.
I see him do.
We are on to your shit.
I want to deceive. Oh shit.
Can I grab the rope with Elgar and say let's pull? And then
Yeah, I want to tug. Yeah. Ready? On 3.
Do you want me to roll strength? I'll fucking do it.
Mogamak, roll strength at advantage. Elphicus.
Oops, that's strength save. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Elphicus, I need you to make a strength check as well, please.
This ought to be good.
He's gonna roll a nat 20. Oh man,
It'll say strength on the top. The word.
Yeah.
-1.
So Mogamak grabs one side and Elgar pulls with both hands, and they just yank it real hard, and out comes Elphicus.
Does anybody have like a piece of cloth or like some perfume or something I can go and use to rub down that ball? Because I do not want the scent of Elphicus on that.
I mean, I'm an alchemist, so I'm sure I've got like something in my alchemy kit that you could probably go rub over it.
As you guys are looking and worrying about the ball, you don't have to make a check, but slowly revealing itself was an invisible creature, an invisible feline, reveals itself sitting right next to the ball.
I want to go look at the invisible cat. You're a kitty kitty.
Saved your life, you dumb shit. Are you stupid?
You're a kitty 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 kitty.
You're
How big is that?
The cat is large enough to fit in half that circle.
Ooh.
So bigger than Elphicus by a large margin.
By
big
a
is
large
this
margin.
Fence.
Not stronger.
The fence is roughly 4 feet tall. And laying down, it goes 3/4 of the way up.
So the fence is less to keep it in and more to keep people out.
Yes.
Can I discern what kind of cat it is?
Make
if I
a nature check, please. Actually, it would be an Arcana check.
Come on, Arcana. Oh, bam.
Nice.
It appears to be some sort of mutated Displacer Beast.
What's a Displacer Beast?
Basically a cat that can teleport, go invisible. Something that usually hunts in the Underdark specifically.
Oh, I wanna see. Can I find out what its name is? I'm really dumb for cats, guys. I'm sorry.
There is a man, currently posted up, 2-3 squares from Elphicus. Let me get a token for that guy. He's gonna look like a pirate because, or actually, no, who he's gonna look like? Hannah Mays.
All right, I want to go talk to this man and ask, what is this cat's name and what is its story?
Why are you my friend? Not be my friend.
Oh my gosh.
I'm standing on the whatever this is.
The crates. That's like a bunch of boxes.
Yeah, I'm standing on the crates.
Did the Kenku react to seeing the cat, or is
Not at all?
Kenku
She's just chewing on like a big chunk of turkey meat, and then she has like a handful of roasted almonds.
She's living her best life.
That's luxury.
He looks at you, and he says, "Well,
Hannah be bae.
Hannah be Mays!" No, he looks at you and he says, "Well, her name happens to be Biscuit.
Where did you get Biscuit from?
I was in an adventure in the Underdark. I was attacked by a large spider lady. We ran away. Then Biscuit waylaid us, but she appeared to be starving. So I fed her one of the drow corpses I had with me, and she's followed me ever since."
So you're saying that she could be friendly?
She's
Is what I'm getting.
she's super friendly, except to little green men.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
that
like
was-
slowly like stand in
problem.
front of Alphicus so he
What
can't see
about
what I'm gonna say.
Little
So
big green men.
is there any way, and I want to be real charming as I do this, like, is there any way that, you might be willing to part with Biscuit?
Oh, not in the world, not ever in the world. She's my companion and my best friend. And he goes, "Isn't that right?" And Elphicus, standing on the edge of the fence, like sitting like a cat would on the fence and be real close to you, like literally right behind you. She's just sniffing your back.
What color is Elphicus? Is he blue still?
He is currently blue.
I'm blue.
Thank God.
I think she's currently mating. Is she? Is she in heat?
on heat.
If she was in heat, you would know it. She's very loud. Aren't you, girl? And she goes, "Row, row." And she begins to like pet your head, Elphicus. Like, you know how cats do with their claws a little bit out, but not
Does
fully.
she have claws?
Oh yeah. You would.
Does it hurt?
No. She has her claws just a little bit extended, but not. She's like, my claws are there, but I'm doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
And she's petting the back of Elphicus.
And then I say, "Ooh, a little bit lower, a little bit lower."
I want to
to
look visibly like disappointed because I totally wanted to get myself a pet teleporting cat, but I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna respect it, and I'm gonna ask, can I feed her or give her a treat?
Oh, absolutely. And he goes into his pocket and he pulls out. Make a nature check. That's definitely not animal meat. He pulls out a chunk of meat and he hands it to you.
All right, well, I'm gonna go over to the fence and I'm gonna, put it over near the biscuit, and I'm gonna pet her as I feed her whatever kind of elf or dwarven meat or
You're
whatever
not really
this
sure.
is.
You're not really sure
I don't know
what
what
it
it
is.
is. I don't want to know. I just want to pet the cat.
As you pet Biscuit, a very audible purr as she's munching on this little chunk of meat is heard, and as you pet her, her skin goes bioluminescent a little bit as you pet it to a bioluminescent purple, and you can tell that she doesn't really have hair. It's not specifically hair, but it's actually super tiny spines that appear to be crystals in some way, shape, or form.
Ooh. Oh, it's a crystal cat. I'm gonna turn to Elgar and I'll be like, Elgar, we gotta get one of these.
How? Where from?
We gotta go to the
go down in
Underdark
the
or something
caves.
eventually.
Murder.
But
Let's murder, and then we can take this one.
What were you doing down in the Underdark? How did you find her?
Oh, we were hunting this rogue cleric of some sort of spider goddess that caused chaos in the upper areas in the mountains to the east. We were being chased by a group of full-blood orc barbarians, and we were chased into the caves. But we were chasing someone else, and Biscuit actually took care of those orcs for us.
She's a good girl.
She
So-
is a
She
greatest
doesn't
girl.
like orcs
Good
either.
at murdering.
why is
Uh,
she
stepping-
here at a lycanthropy festival?
Because I got paid to be here.
Okay.
Who paid you?
The ringmaster
Oh.
Where can we find him?
in the big tent.
Excellent. We'll continue to pet the cat. And just be like, who's the best girl? You are. Yes, you are.
And
But we
she's
should
like,
probably go into the ring.
brrrr. It sounds like, it literally sounds like a very large car engine.
Nice.
What's the ringmaster's name?
Oh, his name is Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben. Well, it's nice to meet you. Well, I didn't catch your name. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Derinus.
Nice to meet you, Durnus.
And he shakes each of your hands who are willing to shake his hand.
Yeah, I'll shake it.
Too far away.
I'm gonna go over here and start looking in the boxes for some watermelons. I found one.
You did not make an investigation check. There are no watermelons.
Oh man!
How many times does you have to learn?
Give me this.
You guys want to go check out the main tent? What before we do? What does the rest of the area look like over here?
There's a turkey leg vendor directly beneath you. Above you, there's a large that direwolf is in the cage. He's currently sleeping. And then there's a few tents, and there's a person selling what appears to be mead, honey wine, and beer. And then
Damn.
there is some sort of the two poles that are directly south of you are what appears to be some sort of competition to see who can climb up a pole faster, except for the fact that the
easy.
pole is actually greased.
Oh, easy. Let's go. I have claws. Mutation or something. I have claws. Let's go. Let's go to the pole climbing. Maybe we can get drunk first, then do that. Let's just
I'm
party.
down. Let's go check out the pole climbing.
I'll follow them, even though I really want to go check out that dire wolf too.
I can't
Can I
go any-
reel? Can I reel in? I want to. Yeah, I want to reel in the.
Jesus Christ.
You guys come up to the poles, and at the very bottom of the pole, these poles are just carved wood, and at the very bottom of them, there are these two. They look like our what we would consider bodybuilders, except they would be on the strongman side of it. Except they're not huge like that really hairy guy. And they have their whole body looks to be covered in chalk of some sort. And
They're
they're
gonna say chocolate, and I was like, "This is getting real weird,
Chocolate!
real fast, guys."
Ooh, sexy chocolate bodybuilder.
On a
it
greasy
is
pole.
Valentine's Day. As you're looking at
Poles for climbing.
as you guys are standing here, there's a young woman in the middle who is watching both of them get ready, and she says, "Competitors ready!" And they both give her like a thumbs up, and their hands appear to be tied or bound in some way. And they both immediately begin to attempt to climb up the pole, and they do. There's a pair of strategies to jump up as high as they can because there's a little ring at the top that apparently they need to grab onto, is their objective. And they get about halfway, and they're struggling so hard to get up this pole. And there are little like handholds on the sides of it, but it being greased up, they're not completely able to hold on to each of the holds specifically, their hands keep slipping off. And they jump up, and after about 3 or 4 minutes, one of them finally does get to the top, and he is declared the winner. And both of them are sweating, and it just looks like it would be a great workout, specifically in Mogamac. And it looked like it would be super fun to compete in if you're strong enough to do it.
Let's fucking go, Mogamac, right now, me and you. I'm getting to the top of that greasy
wasn't gonna
pole.
go, but I can show you that you're a weakling. If you...
I want to play the winner.
Loser has to chug 5 meads.
And
That's
Snide.
a normal day for. Oh wait, no,
Hold
that
on.
was Thunor. That was Thunor who was the alcoholic.
Snide comment number 1. Let's go.
Oh, we've got the counter.
Comment number 1. I hit it.
I want to enter my mind palace and remember the age-old techniques of greased tree climbing.
Dude, what are you, Sherlock?
I'm going into my fucking mind palace. I'm remembering the 7,000-year-old techniques of climbing the greased pole.
Sure. Make a history check for me, please.
Is there no like history of acrobatics check? You know, where I can roll acrobatics.
I will let you have advantage on your history check to try and remember.
Nice.
You do remember some stuff, so you won't have disadvantage when you try and climb up the pole. So Mogamac and Alphacus, both of you are going to attempt to climb the pole in competition.
Yes.
Is there a wager?
Yes, 5 meads. Loser chugs 5 meads.
I'm
Do
gonna
you even
whisper to
have
the
that many
Kenku, who
fluids
is
in your
also
hole?
female. I'm gonna say, boys are weird.
And she just looks up at you and says, "Boys are weird."
Yeah.
Why don't we make it a better wager? Let's say
You greedy motherfucker.
100 gold.
Hundo.
I don't have 100 gold.
I mean, we just made like
Back at the
900.
guild hall.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. Alright. Let's go.
All right, 100 gold.
And 5
can I-
meads.
Can I take off my breastplate
Absolutely.
and my weapons
Yep.
and tell Elgar to watch them?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and my backpack.
So you take each of you taking off all your equipment, or are you leaving your equipment on, Alphagast?
I'm gonna get fully naked.
And now we get to rob Alphacus and Mogamac.
Is he fully blue? Like, is he?
He is entirely blue.
But he didn't blue
100%.
himself, right?
Yep.
I like how Purge is stretching over there on his cam, even though it's just a character in game. That's.
Hey, I'm giving him inspiration for that.
All right, yeah.
Absolutely. And Elgar, you still have your inspiration, right?
Oh shit, yeah, I do.
You need to remember that.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
I have it written down. It's just like, yeah.
So both of you are getting ready to climb these greased poles. 100 gold is
Wait.
on the line.
Wait.
Wait.
Actually, we can go. You can.
The young woman looks at both of you and she says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And she rings a little bell that she has with her. I need you to either make acrobatics or athletics at disadvantage. Oh.
Wait.
That's huge.
Before I climb, I want to make Mogamac think that he shit himself with prestidigitation. As he gets on, I want to make him think that he just let out a shark.
Is there such thing as double disadvantage?
No, there's not.
Just roll your fucking athletics, get this shit over with.
Roll your acrobatics or athletics.
One sec. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Oh! What? Yeah!
No way!
Oh my gosh. A 23 and get out of here. 19 and a 20.
Holy shit.
So,
All about the sharding.
both of you are actually Elphicus has made it a considerable way above you at this point. You literally like jump up And Mogamak, you've made it a considerable way, but Elficus definitely has a lead on you. I need both of you to roll again, athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage.
Consistency, Purge. Consistency. That's good.
Can I be grabbing on with one hand and then mage hand over and start slapping his ass?
You would have to let go in order to do that.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
So both of you actually fall to. Both of you don't actually gain anything, and you both slide down a little bit. Oh, my dad just messaged in the chat.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Both of you slide down the greased pole a little bit to where you're about even. I need you both to make athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage, please.
Oh no.
Oh!
no.
Mogamak is officially one turn away from actually getting it, and Elficus, you slide down a little bit.
Oh, bastard.
Any comments for Mogamak? I'm expecting a snide comment of some sort, unless you don't have one ready. Are you gonna Are you gonna save it for the win?
Too focused on winning.
All right. One more roll.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
It might be over for Elficus.
Oh.
It's over for Elficus. Mogamak.
That's bullshit.
Mogamak reaches the top.
This guy sharts himself and he just keeps going.
He is focused. When Mogamak is focused on stuff, he is ready to go.
Maybe if you just didn't try and cheat, Elficus, you just focused on the main goal, get the objective. But
No.
you're too preoccupied with winning.
And Elficus was only about a third of the way up. What do you have to say, Mogamak?
What?
I'm just not gonna act surprised. I'm like, okay, it's done. Cool.
And Elgar Leafbottom also said that he had nexties.
All right, fine.
Am I playing the winner?
You said
Does
that.
everyone have fun?
I'll take you on.
Let's go.
He was tugging on the rope. That's why I lost. He was tugging on the rope and pulling me back down.
I'm actually mildly
It's like
concerned
that.
that now Elficus is greased up, that he's going to just slip out of the harness.
Oh yeah.
I hand the leash to Linnea. He's yours for now. I'll be
I
back
don't
in
want
5
this.
minutes.
No one man should have this responsibility. I don't want it.
Linnea, can you watch my stuff too?
As,
I'll watch your stuff.
As you're looking at Elficus, as you're coming off the poles, you're moving back toward, I assume, where Linnea is, right?
Yep.
I'm
gonna do a cartwheel off of this thing. Like a front flip.
Nice. Make an acrobatics check.
Easy.
Now that
it's not a disadvantage. You acrobatics your way over. And as soon as you land, the Kenku goes,
Is the Kenku gonna start licking Elficus?
and she just sort of stares at Elficus. And I have to roll a dice.
Here we go.
You dirty bird. What are you doing?
Oh
Inspiration is-
no!
Oh,
shit,
no.
Really? No, do you mean oh yes?
Dirty bird.
Let's just say I rolled a D100, and I rolled a 100.
If that
Okay.
means what I think it means, then this is the end of all of us. Bye-bye,
Oh
guys.
really? It's not a fucking banshee or something again, is it?
No, it's much worse than that.
Was it a dragon?
No, I
Is it
believe
like Cthulhu?
100 on a wild magic scale is literally the whole world explodes.
No,
What?
not quite. But
Thank God. Okay. Wait, not quite. Wait, what?
she begins to glow bright green,
Okay.
and she just aims a beam at Elficus.
Oh, what the hell? Dirty bird.
This is the Kenku, right? This is
Yes.
like
And she starts to float out of your bag.
Where you going? Where you going, girl? What you doing?
Are
Why are
we
you
aware that
glowing?
this is happening?
Yes,
I am.
very
She's
much.
coming out of my bag and she's glowing.
So
Whoa.
I'm gonna look over and inch towards my gear. I'm just
Elphicus,
I'm gonna put my
I
gear
need you
on.
to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh God.
Easy.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Jenkins is gonna be rolling his new character soon.
Elphicus,
It's okay. It's the same
Elphicus
character.
disappears. Elphicus completely disappears.
Like vaporized or just
I
seemingly
tug the rope. No, Linnea, tug on the rope.
I'm gonna. Well, no, I'm literally watching this all happen. Okay, I'll tug on it, and I'm gonna look real nervous because Gary just trusted his son with me, and I've just fucking lost him because of a bird. Just being like, no.
As you pull,
no.
as you pull on the rope, it's just there's nothing. The Elphicus is gone.
Elgar, emergency.
What have you done?
I have done nothing. It
What?
was, and I point to the Kenku. I'm like, I don't know what she did.
Kill the bird.
All right, guys, we need to find him because he owes me 100 gold. This is very important.
And 5 meads, right?
Kenku, what did you do? Have you been a good girl or a bad girl? Skink?
And her eyes have glazed over and they're glowing green. I need you to check your Discord, Jenkins.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I roll low on this? Oh, okay.
I want to take my silken rope back and roll it up.
I
and
will
look
I will
sad.
message you in a bit. A minute later, Elphicus reappears directly in front of you. He appears to be wet for some reason. Not greasy anymore, just wet.
I've been looking around the crowd to see if I can find him. Thinking about my pocketbook this whole.
As soon as I come out, I just say, "What the fuck?" Like that.
And
Does he have...
the Kenku actually grows a little bit in size, just a little bit.
Like 10%.
Yeah, actually.
Does the beard grow as well?
Nope. She still has the little feather beard.
Is
weird
Elphicus still blue?
Yeah,
Okay.
Does he have
I'm
like
gonna-
noticeable droplets of water on him,
he does.
or
Was he,
liquid or
like-
whatever?
Was he like soaked? Like he just got out of a tub kind of?
Almost.
Well, it's a good thing you took your clothes off first.
Yeah, that was a nice
Oh,
little
yeah,
bath
he's-
that I took.
He's
You're butt
buck
naked,
naked,
aren't you?
wet.
This has been a weird day so far.
All right,
want
I'm
to
gonna.
taste.
I died and I'm back and it's hell. This is what hell is. You people.
Where did you go, Elphicus?
What the hell happened, dude?
I was in a mysterious fog. I don't know what happened. Unless I do. I need to think about it for just a second while somebody's messaging me.
I'm gonna take my finger, just like wipe it across some of the liquid on him. Taste the liquid that's covering Elphicus.
Make a
don't know.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Yes. Oh, nice.
Oh,
It tastes like honey.
It
no! I'm gonna
tastes
get
like
out one of
honey.
my little.
It tastes like honey, but it's clear, and it is gelatinous. It's not. It looks like water, and it flows a little bit, but it's actually like a strange, almost non-Newtonian fluid level.
Linnea, could you put some of this in like a test tube or
Oh,
something?
way ahead of you. I'm already like just running.
But as
Skin
as
just,
it
like,
comes
scooping some up.
as it goes into your stomach, you feel your stomach gurgles a bit, and you feel really bad, but nothing bad happened to you.
What do I call this? Weird honey fluid?
I don't know. That's
There
up
was-
to you.
All right.
There was a stall selling like mead and honey wine and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe we could bring it over there and ask.
maybe we go check it out and figure out
Yeah. Why not?
where was the alcohol cellar. Was it bottom right?
I think it was over here or over here.
I think it was here.
Yeah.
You guys clicked at the same time. Which one was it?
The red one.
This one.
Different colors.
It's
They're
the
both
light.
red.
Linnea, change your color to yellow.
No! I
Alright,
refuse to
pick
be.
pick some different color then.
Okay.
Hey, I had this color first. Elgar changed his. Thank you. Elgar, be orange. You're ginger anyway.
Okay, so it's not okay for you, but it's
That's not okay. All right. I guess we're going there. That's fine.
I was traumatized.
Thanks,
You guys
Elgar.
ran away from me. I needed consoling.
And you tasted like honey, man. So we came to the honey wine
Is
mead
Elphicus
selling
clothed
person.
yet?
Yeah, I have bad news for you, buddy. You didn't just eat honey.
Elphicus, do you have clothes on?
No, I'm still naked.
Where's your
Well-
stuff?
Can we forcibly put
here.
clothing on him?
I just
Alright,
left my stuff
Can I
over
pick
there.
his Can I pick his stuff up and carry it with us? And
Sure.
I'm gonna
Can we
say,
get a
put your
towel
damn
to wrap
clothes
around
on.
him at least?
It's time to reharness. I'm gonna reharness him as well.
Put your clothes on.
No. I'm free. I'm finally free.
It's like a fucking toddler, dude. Oh, please grab your stuff, dude. This stuff's. I need your money. Like, it's gonna be
Please
harder
be
for you to pay
alive.
me back if you don't have all your stuff.
I'm
Right,
gonna
so we
look
rock up to
nervously
the-
over at all of them because they're harnessing what appears to be a little blue toddler. One of them's demanding money from him, and the other one's putting him in a harness, and he's buck naked. And I'm like, guys, this doesn't look so great.
All right.
Wait. At the very least, I need to put a shirt on him and put that wolf token thing back on him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Um,
Just keep his
if
butt
if
hanging
if
out.
if you look at the stream, I fixed it. Are you happy now?
What?
Are you referring to the comments?
No. Just look at the overlays.
Oh, yes, I am happy now. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Is that-
Elgar is now yellow, and now I am red.
Nice.
I'll have to remake the tokens, but I can do it later. I'm not worried about it. So, as you're going to the meat vendor, I need you to make a perception check.
All of us?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
There is. Sorry, I had to
I don't
cough.
perceive shit.
There is a small, like a medium-sized bear-like creature
Okay.
at the stand.
Like he's working the stand.
Yeah,
It's like humanoid bear.
yeah.
Or-
Does he have any owlish tendencies to him?
No, he's not an owl bear.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I figured I'd ask.
No, I would. If he was an owl bear, I'd have told you he's an owl bear.
Okay, I don't
Would
know.
you? Would
man.
you though? I don't know about that.
That's a good question.
You would be like
High or low?
roll for perception, roll for nature, roll for history.
High or low?
Roll for
I'm just
perception.
kidding.
Has Elphicus accepted his clothes yet?
Yes.
I'm being bored.
What kind of gear does he have? Does he have armor? Does he have weapons?
He has armor and like he gives a quarterstaff, right, or something. Elphicus, right? You don't
Yes,
have
yeah.
armor, but
No, I have a quarterstaff. I have a crown of madness.
That's
Common
an item.
clothes.
Thought it was a spell.
That's it. No, it's
Okay.
an item.
Crown of Madness is clothing. Or is a spell, not you shouldn't
Well-
have Crown of Madness as equipment. Hold up.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
How do you have a crown? You don't have a Crown of Madness in your equipment.
Don't spoil it, DM.
I will do what I want.
I'm trying to trick my compadres. They don't know how powerful I am. I'm not telling you.
Money.
I'm not telling you what I have.
Can we talk
Well,
to
you
this
kind of
bear?
left
I'm
all
holding
your
your
shit
stuff.
on the ground for us to go through.
Put a
I was
Stole
trying
all
to be
your money.
free.
Okay, so who's trying to talk to the bear?
I will.
Me and Linnea? Yeah, Linnea has the tube. You can like.
Yeah. I want to go over there and I want to say, like, you know, greetings, like, great, happy festival of the lycanthrope queen goddess lady. I have something here that I was wondering if you might be able to help us out with. Our friend just miraculously disappeared and then showed up again and is coated in this substance that tastes like honey, and I point to Elgar, but is giving him a tummy ache. Weren't sure if you might be able to discern what it is since you deal with mead and honey.
I already know what it is.
Well, it depends on what plane it came from.
I'm gonna slowly turn around and look at Elphicus like, what plane were you on?
What's a plane?
It's a thing in the sky. It's got wings. No.
I don't think it was a Boeing.
Airbus.
Yeah, it was an Airbus for sure. Things are taking over.
747.
Yeah.
So
Knowing
like
knowing Elphicus, it would have been a Fokker.
A what? A Fokker?
A Fokker, yeah. That's the kind of plane you would be in for sure. You're a little Fokker, man.
to be clear, the plane is like it's like a dimension or something.
Yes, it's a different.
Usually elemental, right?
All right. Well, let me try
there's-
to remember.
There's different types of planes, but
I'll try to-
it's all relative. I could send you a diagram later if you would like.
I remember
have
that I got some. There was some grease. I was greased up, and then all of a sudden, there's all liquid all over me.
Okay.
So
Do you
it gets
remember?
great all over again. God.
Do you remember anything else? Is there like any smells or sounds or?
There was a big boy. There's a big boy there, and I was scared. I'm not ashamed to admit that I was afraid.
What kind of big boy? Like, we talking animal-like big boy, fiery-like big boy?
He was a big boy, that's for sure. He was an animal.
Could you not see him because there was too much fog?
There was some mysterious fog. And I might have smelled something. I'm not sure.
What did you smell?
What did I smell? Let me think.
Was aloe vera again?
Did you poop yourself there, little buddy? It's okay.
No, he pooped himself and he kept climbing. And that's fucked up and nobody's even paying attention to what he did.
We didn't smell it. We'll see it.
This guy, I know and he knows that he felt poop come out of there and he kept going. We both know that.
I didn't poop myself.
Yeah.
I smelled some poop, but I assumed it was the grease or something.
Okay, I'm just gonna like snap my fingers in front of Elphicus and I'll be like, back to the story. What'd you smell?
Alright, let me try to remember. Oh, it's... I smelled peppermint and evergreen trees. That's what I smelled.
Did you go to the North Pole?
I think so. Oh my god. It's all over.
Well-
It was a memory. It was 5th grade.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, well, that's all I can remember.
You guys
I
went to
think
school.
You think you went back?
Oh, I might have gone back in time. Because it smelled like my dad. He always wore the peppermint perfume. It was my mother's. When he wore her clothing.
What is happening
Okay.
right now?
Well, let's move
Well,
on.
that doesn't answer what this liquid is, though, unfortunately.
It's from a creature. Okay? It's some creature spit or poo or I don't know. It came from somewhere.
I'm gonna look at Elgar and I'll be like, dude, you ate that.
That tasted good.
We eat a lot of weird things.
I mean,
This is true.
It makes your stomach upset, but that's okay.
That vampire drinking blood is no worse, no better than me drinking whatever the fuck he's covered in.
Elephant piss or whatever.
The horse piss we drank.
Horse piss, the grog or whatever, that muck, that's
Sludge.
sludge.
Oh, I didn't have any of that.
I couldn't. I got violently ill from the smell of it. How much did Elphicus drink?
Oh, I pounded
6
it
or
down.
7.
3 times his body weight.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess this vendor probably isn't gonna know what it is since it's off of a monster.
Okay.
You guys
Did you think
wanna
I
move
cat
on?
nose?
I'm gonna test it, though.
Okay. When you take a long rest, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll test it on the next long rest. But let's go find the ringmaster. Maybe?
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
you're going into the big ring?
Yeah.
Let's go to Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Hope he has
Pulling on you.
wings.
I'm pulling on you. Come on. Tug, tug. Tug, 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 Elphicus. I said tug, tug.
Little elfie boy.
You little bitch. Come here.
I don't want to go.
I resist.
As you guys enter this large tent, it's make a perception check actually.
Just not perceptive.
Wow.
Elficus and Mogamak immediately notice that it is much larger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Oh shit, we found a TARDIS.
It's a tent of holding.
And inside there's about 100 people sitting in the stands all around you. And inside there's
What's
a
the
man,
population of the city? Sorry.
around 1,000.
Okay.
This town has, the town has about 1,000 people in it. It's mostly farmers, and traders. But this tent has about 100 people in it. And directly in the center, there's a large red and white swirled pole that has a large disc at the top of it. And there's a man standing on the top of it. And he's standing there and he's yelling to the crowd. And he says, "Welcome to tonight's ceremony." And everyone goes, "Yeah!" And directly above him, there is hanging from the ceiling a large insignia that has the wolf claw with the wolf paw with the two claws that are very long directly in the center. And it's hanging facing straight down. It appears to be made of metal, and it's actually in the shape of a bowl. And in that bowl, there's a bunch of wood. And the wood is actually, it's got basically a fire on top of the tent. Inside of this green and black wolf paw bowl. And the man...
There's like some like Olympic flame kind of thing.
Yes, very much so. And as you're watching, he explains that he's going to have a lot of his friends come out who are in fact lichens. The key is to not get super loud, don't get super rowdy, and don't bring any meat out. Those are the 3 rules for this ceremony.
Wait. Say them again.
Don't be loud.
Okay.
Don't bring meat out. And
Do I have any meat?
No, you don't have any meat on you.
Okay.
I put Elficus in my bag. Just in case he is considered meat. Just in case he gets rowdy and just...
He's considered meat. Oh,
Yeah, don't
God.
be loud, don't be rowdy, and no meat.
Okay. I know another rule that you didn't cover.
What?
I do too.
Well, don't be there after midnight.
Don't say her
Ball
name.
gag. Ball gag.
He
Okay.
still doesn't know how to pronounce it.
Darwin made a good point. Let them die if they really try so hard to die. That's all.
Oh.
Not when it makes other people around them die. I don't want to
Around.
You guys are the
We look
ones
around
hanging
for-
out with me.
Can we look around for 4 empty seats?
Absolutely. It's actually not that difficult to find. How close do you want to be to the center?
Not
Right in the
very
front.
close.
Right in the front.
Okay, well, he's in a bag, so fuck him. I don't know, just some benches that are kind of close to the exit and not super difficult to get out in a hurry if needed.
So on these bandstands, directly on the side, there's no railing, so you could jump off if you had to, and it wouldn't be far enough to actually damage yourself either.
Okay, sick, but still towards the door.
Yeah,
the
absolutely,
entrance as
absolutely.
possible. How
You're-
about the left side?
Sure. You're able to find a whole section that doesn't have anyone in it because it's actually pretty sparsely populated, and everybody in here seems to be a native of the town itself, and there are a few exceptions of people that you could tell clearly are part of this actual festival. And as soon as he says the 3 rules, the wolf paw bowl actually lowers itself down about 15 feet. And he says, "Well, we'll begin tonight's festival by introducing my good friend, Solomon." And as soon as he says Solomon, a loud thunder shakes the entire circus, or the giant tent. And you turn to your right because you're on the left side, right? Is Linnea with you?
No, I'm by the exit in case of need of
Are
hasty
you
retreat.
okay? You're actually standing by the exit.
Yeah.
Are you going to be on the left side or the right side?
I'll be a little bit closer to them, so I guess the leftish.
So like here, is that good?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
And the loud thunder, boom, and from within the fiery bowl comes crawling out some sort of bear humanoid. And he literally crawls out of the fire. And he drops down, and he's in full plate mail. And it is very much, everybody make a nature check.
Is it a Monday?
It is not a Monday.
No, so it's not Solomon Grundy, then.
It's actually very much, this is a werebear.
Okay.
And he has a giant two-handed sword with him.
So it's like a werewolf, but a bear.
Yep.
I wanted to clarify.
Like
Is
a Dark
he?
Souls boss.
Does he look angry? Is he like about to start some shit?
No,
What
he
is his
actually
posture?
looks fine. He's standing straight up. He looks actually quite regal.
Is he yellow, and does he have a little piggy friend?
No.
Oh. Honey plus bear, I was hoping.
Okay.
Do I recognize this bear?
Make a history check. No.
Okay.
It's
not my dad, guys.
And he he just goes and he sort of just stands there with his weapon pointed into the ground, and he goes, and then the ringmaster says, "The next man to come out. I need you all to be very quiet." And a hush disperses around the crowd. Everyone was sort of like, "Oh, that's sick," and like talking about how cool the bear looks. And he goes, "I need everyone to be very quiet on this next one. For my new friends, they call themselves the Night Scratchers." And everyone goes, "Ooh." And you notice that there's like a bunch of people going like, they have like signs that they're like, "Oh, do the woo thing," or whatever. They're just not very near where you guys are. Make a perception check, everybody. Mogamak is like so distracted by that bear, for real. Elgar, you notice that there's something moving underneath the bandstand.
Like directly underneath us.
Yeah.
Can we see through the slats or the like underneath the seats? Is there a way to look down?
Are you gonna bend over and look at it?
Sure, I love it when a DM suggests something. I'm gonna die.
So-
I'm gonna fucking die. Yes, I bend over and look under the
You
chair.
look underneath, and a ton of red eyes are looking at you.
Oh shit! It's Linnea, Mogamak, look down here. What are these?
I can't hear you. I'm too far away, I'm pretty sure. Unless you yell.
I'm in his backpack and I catch a glimpse as well.
And all of you hear like the loud like chirping noises almost, as around 100,000 rats scurry out from underneath the stands and directly into the center, and then they climb up the poles that are holding up the tent and dive directly into the fire inside of the bowl.
100,000?
Yes.
That's like a million.
And along with along with them, around 35, 40, and then 50, and then 60 humanoid rats come out from underneath the bandstand.
No.
Those are some ugly fucks.
You said humanoid rats?
Yes,
now?
they are all humanoid, and they're very tall, and they're lanky. Some of them are between 3 and 7 feet tall, and they all look to be about 100 pounds, evenly dispersed throughout their different frames. And they're all climbing all over. They rush out from behind the bandstand and underneath, between your legs, all sorts of places, and they dive up in the center. They crawl up onto the poles that are holding the tent up, and they're all just chilling.
I'm gonna get
like
up and
this.
leave,
I don't want to be here.
but quietly.
Don't want this. They all look like Radigan guys. Not cool.
And as soon as they all come out, the tallest one, the one that's like 6'5", 6'6", goes up to the leader, and he says, That's not our name. Our name is the Eye Scratch Clan. And you can tell that his teeth are like, all of their teeth are pearly white for some reason, and they're all roughly the same color fur, but they all have like these sort of disheveled clothes on. And they're all holding on to the poles by their tails.
They're were-mice.
They're were-rats, actually.
Yeah, this is freaking me the fuck out. I stand up with Mogamak and I start to move toward the exit.
Yeah, I want to move to where Linnea is.
Are you that uncomfortable, right? Your characters are that uncomfortable?
Yes. Are you fucking 500,000 rats? That's 50,000 pounds of rat in this room that just appeared out of nowhere. I did the calculation.
I googled it.
Now there's humanoid ones.
That's so
I'm
good.
There's some freaky shit going on, dude.
It is.
And
More damage.
And and they're all just chilling like on the poles, and there's ropes that are lashed in between the poles and on the sides of the tent, and they're all like hanging via their tails like possums do. Whether they're hanging upside down or they're just like chilling, and they're all just looking around all over the place. And the second that you stand up, something hits all of your shoulders and your head. Something is falling onto you.
And I want to
I'm
get
gonna
out.
hold. First, what I'm gonna do is put my hand above my head like this, and then I'm gonna look up to make sure I don't get shit in my eyes and try to see what's hitting me.
The rats are actually throwing down rose petals.
You
I
guys,
moved to sit down again.
you guys judge a book by its cover.
I still don't like this. I'm still.
I'm enjoying this. I don't know. This is fine.
Of course you are.
The rats seem like they're part of the attraction. This is cool. I'm like really excited doing that.
In his backpack, like yay!
Yeah, like really impressed by these like giant rats. I've never seen anything
Elgar and
like this.
Mogamak are actively sweating, but they're just like, I don't know how to feel right now.
I still feel nauseous from that honey liquid that I sipped off of LP. Is this a fight that's about to happen? Is someone like collecting bets and going around? Or...
No, not at all.
Oh, let's make it a fight, guys.
Make an insight
No,
check.
no,
Actually,
no.
actually, make an insight check for me, Elgar, please.
Make an insight check.
You definitely know that these guys are not aggressive at all. No.
They seem pretty chill. It's Valentine's Day, you know. That definitely exists in this world.
And they all actually do have like they're all wearing leather like bandoliers and backpacks and stuff, and they all have that green and black wolf paw symbol on them. Every single one. And actually the giant bear with the plate armor on, at one of his giant pauldron shoulder pads has the whole shoulder pad is that symbol.
Yeah, these guys
These
are
guys
chill.
are really serious.
Let's keep watching, guys. This is getting good.
Alright, I'm still down to stand next to Linnea and near the door, though.
Okay, so you're standing next to. Are you over there as well, Elgar? Are all of you basically off the bandstand?
Oh, I'm stuck in this guy's backpack.
I'm like on the stairs, the bandstand or whatever, like leaning against the edge of it.
Okay.
Right next to the exit.
Okay, so you're like ready to jump off whenever if stuff
Yeah.
ends up happening. As you guys are watching this, he says, "Well, on this next one, make sure there's no meat available. For now, the most hungry and cunning of the were creatures. We have 3 of them. And they're what we call the yellow eye triplets. And a very strange instrument you can hear being played from somewhere. You can't really pinpoint where it's being played from. But it's got a very foreign, for your guys specifically, a lot of your music where you come from is either lute, horn, or like windpipe.
Or jingle bells.
Specifically for you, bells. And this instrument is very much a bow on string instrument or a plucked string instrument that's different from a lute. It's very loud. and it's very
Like a zither?
It sounds like it's an Eastern instrument for what we would consider an Eastern instrument.
It's a harp.
No, that's not an Eastern instrument.
Yeah.
Not quite.
It's a guitar.
And as you're doing that, Linnea, make a perception check for me, please. You specifically.
I am so not perceptive today, guys. I'm so sorry.
Something brushes against your leg, Linnea.
Oh god, so I kind of like instinctively like knee jerk back and like look to see what it was.
And it is a huge, like a large, like what would be considered a large, he's probably 10 feet tall tiger. Passes by you and rubs up against your
10
leg.
feet at the elbow, at the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like that. Wow, I'm pretty excited because I love cats, and I'm like, this is the best.
But he's like prowling. He's prowling. So he's like literally on all fours, like crawling, but he has leather armor on. And a very...
That's a bit weird.
Fuck?
10
It's
feet.
double my height. It's
Yes.
double my height. Holy shit.
Yep.
Double my height.
I'm shitting my pants right now, for sure.
You already shit yourself.
I actually
care.
shit my pants this time. Dude.
I'm like, I'm grasping onto the railing so hard, my hand is like white. Like,
You
I'm
Why-
very
Can I-
excited to see a giant kitty cat.
Can I
That's
press
what's
the
going on in my
digitation?
mind. I'm
I
thinking
want
it's
to
a
press the
kitty cat.
digitation Elgar to make him shit himself. Think that he shit himself.
I think he already shit himself. I don't think you need
No,
to
that's
press
why
the digit
I'm
bit.
taking advantage of that, and I'm making him
Oh.
feel like he actually did.
So as this tiger passes by you, a second one leaps over your heads.
I'm like so excited, like, yeah.
So we hear the ground shake, I'm guessing, when it hits the ground.
Not at all. It barely even dust comes up, and the ground is covered in a light layer of dirt. It's very, very dexterous, and it's super, super duper, like, it's ridiculously dexterous. It's very quiet, and it's very cat-like. But then it stands up on its hind legs, and this thing is 10 feet tall. It's huge, and they pull out. Each of them pulls out a great recurve bow. And when I say great recurve, I'm talking like you guys, your characters could not physically wield this bow because you're too small. And they pull out what appears to be a very ornate arrow, and they aim it at the ceiling, and they shoot it, and it goes, and it's a firework, and they've launched it inside, and they begin to spin around the inside of the poles and around the bowl of the fire, and they launch into it, and the flame changes from a normal yellow orange flame to a bright green and blue flame with a little bit of sparks shooting off every once in a while. And the three
Green flame.
green flame, and the were-tigers all group up together, and they sit down and they look sort of like the cats when cats sit down in that like Egyptian position, or as I like to say, spirit guardian mode. And they sit down, but it looks sort of weird because they're definitely humanoid. So you can tell that they're cats, but they're definitely humanoids, and it looks just a little strange.
All right, I'm a little weirded out now that I can see they're more humanoid, not actual like regular cats.
I still think they're
But-
cute.
do these?
But
Who's a
they-
good kitty? Who's a good kitty?
No, keep him in the bag. Do not let him out.
I've never seen anything like this. Are these things animals? Do they have human brains? Do they think like us? Are they sentient? What is a were animal?
Make a
Elgar's a dum-dum.
Make a Arcana check to see if you know any of this information. You don't know anything.
Can he ask me though? Because I am the Arcana master.
And you know your character knows a lot about were creatures.
Yes.
And you explain that these specific were creatures are what are considered werewolves, and where the only other ones that are missing currently are were-boars, are generally speaking not kind. Were-rats are usually super cunning, and they can stand to be what they are, where were-bears and were-tigers are super into being good. Were-rats are sort of in the middle, but werewolves and were-bears are usually super hyper-aggressive and not fun to be around.
You mean were-boars? Were-boars?
Were-boars, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. Were-boars and werewolves are
So wait.
generally speaking not good.
We got the bad guys left. Let's go. Good versus bad. Let's fight. Keep it rolling.
With that info, I feel pretty safe. I'm not like worried anymore. These are definitely, acrobats or entertainers or something. I feel okay about it. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show.
What are you doing, Mogamak?
Is everyone else sitting in stands, or are you all still standing?
I'm standing still because I don't. This is all very not a normal night, and I don't want to be caught in a bad situation. I'm on alert.
Yeah, me too. So I'm just gonna stand sort of by the entrance still, but definitely looking around. I'm trying to make sure that the giant cats are not illusions, I guess.
Are you confused? Like, what's your character feeling right now?
I mean, if they jumped over me but they made no like giant shuddering noise, it doesn't make sense to me that it's got to be like an illusion or something, that they could be that big but not shake the ground when they hit the ground.
Oh, okay. I need you all. You don't need to make perception checks. You hear from directly behind you, Mogamak and Linnea. You hear. And the ringmaster looks at you and he says, "Well, we only have 2 left. Who wants to see them?" And he looks slyly over at you guys and he winks in your direction.
And I would put my hands on the bag and say, "Yeah, I do!" Like that.
Oh no! Oh no! We were told to be very quiet.
And directly from behind you, you hear.
That sounds like a werebore, and I want to take a step real close to the wall. Like, I don't want to be in this thing's way. And I'm going to grab Mogamak and kind of, like, shove him back, too. Like, soccer mom style. Like.
And on directly behind you in the entrance, you turn to look, because that's where the sound is coming from. And there is a boar, like a full-size boar, but at its shoulders, it's 8 feet tall.
Yep. Nope.
Freaking giants, dude.
What are you doing?
Just trying to stay out of the way. Is it just standing at the entrance?
It's like it's standing there and it's like.
What's it looking at?
It's just looking in the entrance. You can tell that it's looking at it in the entrance, and it looks like it's getting ready to do something. And its hooves its hooves begin to hit the ground.
Is it on all fours?
It is. It's like an actual boar. It's not a humanoid.
Oh, I think I've seen something like this before, where you meant to jump on it and then ride it, and you got to stay on it as long as possible, and you get a prize, right?
Yeah, let's try it. Throw it on.
Belficus, you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
You want to go ride?
Oh my god. Oh
You want to ride the rodeo, boy?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not throwing you. You can go jump. You can make your own decisions.
The werebear actually moves toward the entrance, and he sort of sits there, and he pulls a shield from off of his back and puts his greatsword on his back, and he puts the shield directly in front of him, as if to block the boar from charging him. What are you guys actually doing? Are you doing anything, Alphacus, or no?
Yeah, I'm clapping and excited.
I'm just waiting for something to happen.
I'm
making sure that I'm out of the way.
I'm scanning the crowd. Is it all like the same crowd of like plebs, or is there, a box with nobility or royalty or whatever?
Make a perception check, actually.
I can see.
That's a good check.
Wow. As you're looking around, there definitely is a group of nobles. They're not really in a box, but they're at the top side, at the farthest point from the entrance, because there's only one entrance. And they are sort of roped off in their own specific way. There is a what appears to be an older gentleman, an older woman, 2 young women, and then a very small boy child.
How far away are they from me? Like on the other side?
Yeah. They're the farthest point between you and what they could be.
Can I stealth and go and sit near them? I want to listen to anything they're saying.
Sure. It's gonna take you a while to get over there.
I'm
Sure.
with you. I'm with you as well. I don't know if
Oh,
you...
for fuck's sake, he's still in my bag, isn't he?
He's gonna ruin your cover.
That's why my stealth roll didn't work.
And this is- he just goes, Elphicus is behind you, goes, where are we going? What are we doing? Why are we going over there? Why do you want to go over there?
It's a little bit of exploring. We're gonna meet some new friends.
So is there like a pose you take when you start stealth mode? Like you crouch down or something? Is that how it works? So Elphicus can just
I would say for Elgar specifically, I think he's trying to weave in and out of the people that are already sitting down and like sit down. He's trying to look like a normal person, but move his way over there to where he's not conspicuous. But Elphicus
Not
is
drawing attention to
immediately removing that aspect of it by going, "What are you doing? I'm a blue guy. What's going on? Where are we going? Why are we going over there?"
I'm just focused on the giant boar and the warrior guy.
And
the werebear.
he snorts for a second, then he goes, and he begins to charge. And you hear, and he flies past you and straight into the bear, and the bear's shield shatters into wooden splinters everywhere. And as he shatters the shield, and the dust clears for a second, the bear is actually pushing, and the boar has transformed into a humanoid creature, and he's directly pit himself against the bear in what appears to be like grappling of some sort. And they're like holding each other's hands but pushing on each other as hard as they possibly can. The boar now has a very large mane that goes straight from the top of his head backwards, and he does have the boar face, but the rest of him is very humanoid and he's hairy all over. And he's directly pushing back against this bear.
Are all these guys naked?
No, they all have armor or clothing on in some way, shape, or form.
How does a boar go from being a boar to being a boar with armor?
That's up to your imagination.
I'm just imagining Sailor Moon now, but with boar. I hope you're happy.
Does the boar look like anybody that I know and that will show up in a later episode?
Make a history check.
No. Oh fuck.
Ooh.
He seems vaguely familiar to you, actually.
Oh, I know who it is.
Is it your dad?
No. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't asked him.
Do they have to do anything when they start transforming? It just happens?
It is.
They go through a Sailor Moon montage. We've already been over this, Gary.
But like do they hit their badge and they transform and kind of suddenly turn into a human?
It entirely depends on if you're born a lichen or if you're not. Generally speaking, if you are born as a lichen, the curse is ingrained into your body, into your person as a whole, and it can't be removed. But if your curse was put on you by someone else, that means that generally speaking, your transformation will be involuntary, painful, and you'll usually go out of control. So from what you can assume is that these creatures here are probably natural-born lichens.
Do wereboars have a soul?
That is a philosophical question that I would like you to roll a wisdom check for me, please.
Where is that?
Is this your wisdom?
Define soul.
You have no idea.
Oh shit.
They are.
Does Elphicus have a soul?
That is a philosophical question for another episode.
No
You
one
don't
will
know.
never know.
You don't know. And
I want to be like really like stressed out watching all this because I know like these creatures are like if they get out of hand, then we're going to have a problem on our hands.
make an insight check for me, please.
Okay.
Is there only one entrance and exit to this place?
There is only one apparent entrance and exit. Linnea, you do know for a fact that these creatures seem to be tame, or at least in control. they're in control for the moment.
For the moment, though, I'm
Well,
still
well,
stressed out about this.
All the ones that have entered already are very apparently in control. The only one that you're currently need 100% to be worried about is specifically the wearboard that just entered, because you're not sure.
Okay.
Actually, make a religion check for me, please.
Okay.
You notice that on the wearboard's armor, he's wearing a large leather, almost like a duster or trench coat that the arms have been removed on, so it's sort of like a long vest.
Okay.
And it's completely covered in druidic iconography.
So it's a wearboard druid. Okay, all right. I've seen weirder stuff.
Yeah,
Looks at Alphacus.
that is true.
Druid.
Okay.
And as you guys are watching, the boar and the bear are at odds with each other, sort of tossing each other around and not really going to the ground, but they're just like showing that they're super strong. They're both incredibly strong, for the most part. And as you're watching them go in circles around one another, you hear from outside, you hear, and then you hear like a bunch of different sounds.
Wild dogs.
I don't like
Gaze
this
towards the
festival.
Wild dogs and wild hogs. We got everything.
Got flashbacks to Sunspan talking about the boars at Midas Mode.
The
entrance.
javelinas.
The pigs. The pigs.
Hey, I used to live in Arizona. Javelina are no joke.
Oh, they're bastards.
They are the worst. They smell, and you smell them before you know that they're there. You can always smell them
Yeah.
before you can hear them.
Yeah. I'm gonna sniff to see if I can smell the old dogs.
Make a perception check, actually.
I got a bad sniffer.
How's,
You're still covered in goop, dude.
How's Gary doing on his moving?
That's
Yeah, where can I go?
about a few minutes later. You actually do make it all the way across, but the rope section is actually quite large and offset. Make a perception check when you're trying to do that. You're definitely noticed, at least at minimum, by the little kid. They're just talking about how beautiful the creatures are and like all sorts of random, like, not particularly about one thing, but they're talking specifically about the tigers and how they are just appear to be just watching, right? They're not going to sleep. They're just very vigilant in their pose. You get what I mean?
Yeah, was that something that changed after the wolves howled? Like, were they?
No.
Like,
They've
They've been like that forever.
they've been like this since they sat down.
And none of these nobles are talking about the wolf howling.
Not at all.
So if they don't seem bothered by it, I'm just gonna chill a little bit.
And you do notice that the little kid is like, he's like, trade places with me, and he's moving towards you, the little boy.
An actual child?
Yes.
Curse friend? Do you want to talk to the child?
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Oh god.
Is he
That's
talking
That's
to
a
me?
weird
Best
new word.
idea, Elgar, but okay.
You two have no idea what's going
No,
on.
I have no idea. Thank God, or else
This
I'd
is-
stop
this
this
is-
immediately.
This is experimental therapy. I'm just
Okay,
trying
I'm gonna-
to allow Elphicus to experience the real world through, human connections and interactions with other beings.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
corrupt
I'm
that
gonna-
child.
I'm gonna whisper to the child and say, "You can't say the name."
And he just looks at you and goes, what are you talking about?
And I say, "So there's something you can't say here. It's banned. It's a bad word."
Well, yeah. Why would you say her name? That doesn't make sense to me.
What name?
I'm not.
God damn it.
I don't know the name. Do you know the name?
Yeah? You want to hear it?
No. Don't say that. We'll be in trouble if you do that.
No, I won't get in trouble. You'll get in trouble.
You'll get in trouble too, little blue man.
No, I won't get in trouble. You'll get in trouble.
You're weird. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And he begins to scoot back toward his sisters.
I take my clothes
Good job,
off.
Alphicus.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Linnea,
Yes.
make a perception check for me, please.
I'm not very perceptive today.
Wow. Have you made any of them yet?
No, I haven't made a single one.
That's
I've had other checks that use
Oh, yeah.
wisdom, but
Your other checks are good.
my insights are good. Perception, not so much.
So you're standing at the entrance watching these two like sort of wrestle with each other. And directly on your right, you smell wet dog.
Okay.
It smells.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is, considering the festival.
Somebody brought their dog in here.
You can't smell it.
Somebody brought something in here. I can't smell.
Is that your mom in chat?
It is. That is my mom.
Hi, Mom! Aw, Mom and Dad both showed up to support you.
They did. Absolutely.
That's great.
Appreciate that.
My mom and dad.
What?
My mom and dad didn't come. They said they would.
It's okay, Alphicus.
Gotta make it about yourself. Okay.
As you're doing that, it smells literally like incredibly pungent wet fur and wet dog.
Gonna do a little kind of like a little dry heave at the smell because it's so strong.
And we're
Gonna look and see if it's affecting Magomac next to me.
I mean, I'm used to weird smells. I'm a half orc.
Okay.
I've smelled worse. Ever
See,
smelled
I
a
can't
pack of
say that.
orcs
Only you
covered
can
in their
say
own
that. If I
shit
say that,
before?
I'm racist.
Fucking full
Uh-oh.
orcs, man. They're a bunch of
The
weirdos.
music changed.
They need to take baths.
And as you're standing there, a large, when I say large, I'm talking really, really big, like 7 or 8 foot tall, very clearly transformed werewolf walks in. And on his right and left are each a pair of very large dogs. Make a nature check, Linnea and Mogomac. Actually, everybody make a nature check, please.
I got this.
Yeah, boy.
Elgar, they are definitely wargs.
Oh shit.
What's a
Elphicus, have you
warg?
seen a warg before?
Like,
Oh no, but I know somebody who has.
You're
same.
Yeah,
no,
let me just tell you what a warg is.
you do.
Yeah.
That's who you
Elgar
know.
knows what a
Who
warg
knows?
is.
All right.
You wanna explain what a warrior is? It like the same as
A warg is a large dog that is very nearly sentient in its intelligence.
That's not like Game of Thrones at all.
They
thought-
predate Game of Thrones by
They, yeah,
Far
the
margin.
idea,
I feel
the
like
It's
idea,
regular
going back
dogs.
to Tolkien days.
yeah, the idea of a warg was done by Tolkien in the 70s. So, because you know the large dogs that the orcs are riding when they waylay them in the middle of the plain.
Ah, yeah.
Those huge dogs are wargs,
Yep.
but they're not that big in the D&D universe. Usually, they're mounts for goblins.
What did you just say?
A warg is usually a mount for a goblin.
Jenkins, did you hear that?
Yeah, it didn't pique my interest because it has nothing to do
Because
with
yeah,
me.
because he's not a goblin. He's an
If
elf.
there was like if there
Okay.
was reindeer coming in here, I'd be excited. But
But I'm the one telling him what a warg is, right? So I can say usually they're mounts for goblins or elves.
Yep, absolutely. Or elves.
Or elves.
oh,
Being tricksy.
He is being
I-
tricksy.
I'm an elf.
Yes, we are both elves.
Except
We-
for the fact that there's definitely something wrong with these wargs. Elgar, you know for a fact that they're usually heavily covered in very large and thick fur that actually comes to almost like a point because it looks very nearly like a spine or a thistle almost, right? Sort of like a razorback. But these wargs don't have any fur.
Are they naked warg rats? Like, are they like Sphinx cat kind of naked?
No, they. From the distance you're looking at them, they may or may not have exposed bone.
Are they
Exposed bone?
undead?
Make a perception check, Linnea.
That sounds, yeah. This does sound like we might have a necromancer.
They're at the entrance, right? So we're me and Elfka.
When it
You
counts.
guys are like 150 feet away.
When it counts, I can do a perception check.
These dogs are definitely dead. 100%.
Yep.
The wargs are not alive.
Yep. I'm gonna turn to Mogomak and I'm like, dude, this is getting freakier. And I'm doing this in a whisper too, though, because I don't want to be too loud. But I'm like, this thing's getting freakier and freakier. Those wargs are not alive. We probably have a necromancer here. And I'm not sure if it's the werewolf.
Think I'm stupid? I can see the exposed bone. Come on.
Alright, fine. Whatever.
After you pointed out to Mogomak, he's like, "Oh, I see it." And the giant werewolf looks at you guys and just gives you the most wicked smile you've ever seen. And his teeth.
I thought he was gonna give us the finger gun. It's like, two.
No, he's actually carrying a heavy crossbow.
Got it.
And he looks at you and he gives you a wicked smile, and his teeth are black.
So does it just not look like he has teeth?
No, his teeth are definitely there, but they're brown and black and chipped, and they don't look like he's done any maintenance on his teeth whatsoever. Ever.
Dentistry's expensive.
Yuck.
Nasty.
And you look at him, and he's definitely got some sort of a dog that with mange, you know, that describe. Have you seen a dog with mange?
I will Google it.
Oh, I don't. It's not a pretty.
Sorry,
thing.
you're googling that.
That's not a pretty thing. Dogs with mange are very.
Oh.
When you say mangy dog, that's what it means. And this werewolf is missing patches of fur. He's drooling. It almost looks like he's not quite rabid, but he definitely has mange, or the werewolf form of mange.
Can I look around the room for our other companions?
Absolutely. Make a perception check. You definitely see that Elphicus and Elgar are sitting by the nobleman on the far side of the tent.
They picked a bad time to split up from us.
Yeah,
And-
they did.
And the werewolf looks directly ahead, and he yells, "Bennek, where are you?" And his voice reverberates within the tent, and immediately everyone turns and looks at the entrance of the tent. And they all look, and immediately, right next to you, Elgar and Elphicus, the girls immediately back up and go up behind their mother and father, and the little boy is just sitting there, totally enthralled by this new creature. And the ringmaster reveals himself from behind one of the poles, and he just looks, and he says, "Who are you?" And the werewolf looks at him and he says, "You know exactly who I am." And he stands up straight and he reveals that on his chest there is a singular scar that goes all the way from his jugular down to his belly button.
On the werewolf or the person?
On the werewolf.
Oh, okay.
And he looks and he points directly at him with one extended claw. And he says, "You did this to me!" And he just goes, "Ah!" And immediately the dogs jump forward. Are you guys doing anything?
I don't
would
think
like-
it's part of the show, but I'm still like, I don't like this. I don't like it.
I would like to put my hand on my evening star, but not fully pull it out. Just
Did the adult nobility react, or was it just the children?
The adult noble people are looking like it's a show. clapping and doing all sorts of stuff, and the children have calmed down because the whole scare aspect of it has gone, because if their parents are okay, it's fine. I need all of you, as you're looking at the ringmaster, to make an insight check.
I just want to like calm Elphicus down and like explain, you know, performance and theater, and like that's the heel, that's the bad guy. He's gonna come in and cause a bit of hate, you know, havoc and chaos. It'll be. Don't worry.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. I think this is neat.
Roll insight.
I need, Elphicus and Elgar, please. Elphicus and Linnea, this is for real. The ringmaster is frightened. He's terrified.
All right, I lied. I'm fucking terrified. This is real.
This is not part of the show.
I'm going to tap Mogamak and I'm going to be like, I don't know if we want to get involved, but this is not part of the show.
You know what? I have an idea, Elgar. It looks like it's all gonna turn to shit soon. How about I just say the name of this queen, and amongst all the chaos, we just get the fuck out of here.
What do you mean turn to shit? I'm super sold on this being entertainment. Like this is
No,
this is
I'm-
the obvious. This is
I'm
the obvious like
extremely insightful.
antagonist, right?
Listen.
What do you mean you're
know
insightful?
me.
You're a tiny blue
You
goblin.
know me. Yeah.
You
a
don't even know
powerful
what a
wizard.
warg is.
Well, I knew
Elgar.
somebody who knew.
As he says this, and you look at the ringmaster, you can tell on the ringmaster, even from behind, the ringmaster is not in control anymore.
All right,
Oh shit.
give me the votes, guys. Do I say the name? Let's get back to our party.
Elfie, let's try and head towards the exit.
As the wolves, the wargs, jump at the ringmaster, he transforms into one of the most beautiful looking creatures you've ever seen. He's a pure white werewolf, and he backs up. He goes roar, and he roars with all of his vigor. Backs up, and his white claws come out of his hands. He almost looks to be very nearly albino, but his pale skin underneath his white fur reveals that he appears to be old. And as the wolves jump at him, he bashes one away, bashes a second away, and then the second wolves back up, and they begin to strike. Are you running over there, Elphicus and Elgar, or are you just like?
I'm just in his backpack.
I'm a mild jog, just like weaving my power walking. I think is the correct terminology.
All right.
What's the rest of the crowd doing?
Yeah, what's the other werewolf? Well, not wolves, but were animals doing too?
The were-rats are actually nowhere to be found. They have all skittered off in different directions the second that the werewolf showed up. You guys just didn't see them because they didn't want you to. The were-tigers, if you're looking for them, have posted up behind each of the pillars and are now firing arrows at the giant werewolf that appeared in the entrance. The bear and the boar are no longer fighting one another, and they are actually wrestling with their bare hands. The two undead
Bare
wargs.
Sorry.
They are now wrestling with their hands. The two wargs that the ringmaster has smashed off to the side, because it didn't appear that those wargs took very much damage, if any.
All right.
Okay.
And
You guys want to make some money?
the werewolf at the entrance appears to be very dexterous in the fact that he's dodging all of the arrows being fired by all of the were-tigers.
I have two ideas. One involves a chaos bolt, and the other involves saying the Voldemort name that I'm not supposed to say.
The Voldemort name.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that's
Yeah.
only gonna make this worse.
Well, I mean, if we're already going to shit,
Yes, she gets it. She gets it. I'm with you.
we
Let's
might
vote.
as
we
well
know-
make as much chaos as possible,
have a
in my
vote.
opinion.
What do we know about this name again? What happens? Just bad
You're
shit.
not supposed to say it.
I feel like this is a, like, I'm telling mom situation. Like, you got all these werebeasts fighting, and you're just kind of like, Well, I guess we should call down the goddess that's in charge of all of them, because these guys are fucking some shit up today on her festival.
But someone said she's not very
Oops.
friendly.
Sorry, guys.
None of these guys are friendly.
Hey, the rats had like rose petals. They seem nice.
Yeah, you guys thought it was shit. Rude.
And the ringmaster's called Uncle Ben. How can you hate
I just
someone?
need a vote.
called
I
Uncle
haven't heard
Ben?
Mogamac say anything. I
You
just
guys
want
want
to
to get out of here? We
Yes.
can just ditch this. We don't. Maybe he deserves to be mad. I mean, he's a necromancer, but you know, Elphagus uses some weird spells too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's come in. He's antagonized. Look, it's a nice family-friendly entertainment theater. He's come in with his fucking undead wolves, antagonizing and making children cry.
I did not cry.
How many people are still in the tent right now, and are any of them being engaged upon?
None of the civilians are being engaged upon, and they're actually all beginning to realize that this is for real.
Is anybody panicking and running yet?
They are starting to, actually.
Are there any guards anywhere?
There are no guards to be found.
And they're all gonna start charging the exit
They-
where the werewolf
they-
is standing.
They will be.
I guess I'm just gonna stand like here, towards the exit and help like make sure that people can get out. But I'm gonna pull out my evening star. I'm not gonna engage though.
Okay, so you're just ready
just
to
gonna- I'm just
defend
gonna say
in
we
case
need to-
the
yeah,
werewolf does something crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What are you doing,
Is there
Linnea?
any-
I'm trying to figure out if I want to. I guess right now I'm looking for Elgar and
Make a
an
perception check.
Alphacus, because I'm trying to figure out, can we go? Do we have to stay? Where are they safe? My perception checks are shit, but that one wasn't that bad.
You are able to see them, and they are currently making their way towards you through the crowd that, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, has begun to make its way towards you.
Okay, I want to kind of wave my hands a little bit, like, over here. Come on, let's get regroup, please.
Did they make it to us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Alpha is
say,
still in my bag.
Need
do you
to-
think we should help him, or do you guys just want to bounce? Because this is no bueno. I'm pretty sure that one of them is a necromancer.
Guys, I have a feeling we're gonna fight because Devin is editing my spells for me.
No. I was adding. You like to cast Chaos Bolt at higher level, so I'm adding Chaos Bolt level 2 and level 3.
Yeah, that gives you a pretty good feeling we're gonna fight soon, dude.
Well, no, I meant to do it. I meant to do it yesterday, but I forgot. So I thought I'd do it now.
It's 4v1, and we have the help of all these sick animals like the tigers and the bear. Can we
make
lose?
it five. We can make it 5v1 if I just say her name.
Jesus Christ!
I just need a vote from my team, from my compadres.
Do you even
Is
know
he
how to
allowed-
say it?
Yeah,
he allowed to write it down?
Chickwinix.
That was wrong.
Oh, shit. How many guesses do I have?
Everyone
Like how we
goes
all just
silent.
stopped and we're like, oh god, he said it.
He said it, and then it's just like all of you pause for a second. You're like, and then nothing happens.
Okay, well, I'm all out of options, guys. Chaos Bolt. I got level 3 Chaos Bolt ready now.
Oh god.
Is he allowed to write it down?
Where are all the civilians now?
All the civilians?
Yeah, in the
The civilians
like-
are about a third evacuated. They're trying to stay out of the line of fire.
Kikequinox.
That's wrong as well.
Please
Oh.
stop.
Kikwanix.
That's wrong.
Please stop.
Spell it for me.
Yeah, can you
Focus
write it
here.
down?
Here's a piece of paper and a
Chickwinix.
pen. Write it down.
Chickwinix.
Spell it for me.
Zickwinix.
Fuck's sake.
Zyquinox?
Boy, if you don't shut up.
Oh, it's so good. The civilians have begun to funnel out And just as you guys are like pushing them aside and trying to get them out, one of the were-tigers takes a giant a heavy crossbow bolt to the chest and immediately falls down.
No.
That's not.
I don't believe that's what he sent you.
That's not at all what I sent him.
Try to pronounce it, Gary.
Is there any dialogue coming from the people fighting?
A lot of grunting, but not any specific words in between either of the werewolves.
All right.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know who's right or wrong here, but nobody's. I don't know. People are getting hurt. Maybe they had it coming.
So what's the situation? There's the two wargs fighting in like the middle of the ring, right? And then there's the
four
one.
wargs, correct?
There's four
Four
wargs. Four wargs. Two of them are being wrestled by the bear and the boar, one each, and then the other two make a perception check. The ringmaster is currently being pulled by 1 foot. He's on the ground. He's trying to prevent one of the wargs from biting his throat, and then one of the wargs is pulling him by his foot.
Okay, I'm done with this unholy fucking nonsense. I'm gonna go help the ringmaster.
Yeah. All right. What's the position of the enemies?
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're gonna. I'm gonna pull you.
So we didn't do any small rest or big rest or anything like that.
Nope.
Correct.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna be fucking useless, just so you know.
He has no spell slots.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Don't you have cantrips or something?
That's about it. I can make people smell farts.
And with your stick, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll start bashing them.
All right, so we're gonna have this represented in here. So the wereboar is right. Let me zoom in just a little bit on this one. There we go.
We're still on the same screen, I think.
Yeah. I don't want to transfer out because I want to keep it all relative.
Okay. Oh, I see like a little creature thing.
Yep. It's the. I can't really give him a. It's really unfortunate because it's all top down. I wish it was better.
Can we turn off Gary's aura?
Oh yeah.
We
Nice.
letting them loose.
I'm
We're letting them
free.
go.
There we go.
Fuck yeah, I'm out of here. See ya.
He's free.
Oh.
You are still harnessed, right?
Werebear, wereboar,
Oh, animals.
weretiger, weretiger, and then there is
Those tigers.
what?
They look like apes.
Well, they're not.
Actually.
They're actually not big
Oh
enough.
shit, that's weird. You got pictures of my Dota teammates in here. Oh shit!
This
Big
is.
apes.
They're big tigers, remember?
My mid laner.
There we go. This is.
Wow.
This is the actual size of the tigers,
Oh wow.
and then this guy should be easily that big. This guy is much bigger as well. Okay.
They're on our team. Well, this is easy.
And then
No, bear back.
we're just gonna have little wolves, little wolfy wolves, to represent. Oop, I grabbed the wrong guy there. Represent. Here we go. Copy paste. This guy is over here, and then. Actually, we're gonna move everybody out here so that we can actually see what it looks like.
Okay.
Is that better? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. That's a lot better for me personally. Okay. So the wolf is right there. This werebear is going to represent the huge guy that is directly next to you guys, firing pew pew arrows. So you guys would be over here. like that. I assume Mogamac's in the middle, trying to guide people out. This guy's over here. This guy's over here, and then directly behind him is. They're not dead. What the heck? Okay. You got this. Is the ringmaster, and he is being pulled by two little guys like this. Okay, that's our situation. I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Not good.
Click your tokens.
Should have
Oh,
rested,
fuck,
guys.
I'm an idiot. I forgot to click my token again.
One sec, I'm really stupid. I have to find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, cool.
That's okay. You weren't gonna do anything anyways, right?
Yeah. This is true.
What's the best way to fix this? If I just select and re-roll again, can you edit it to the...
I absolutely can. That is not an issue. All right. Oh, I have to get rid of. Okay, so Mogamac is at 19. Elficus, what did you get before? 12.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I can do it myself. Nice.
No, I just need to remove this one. Hannaby Maze. So Linnea's at 7. Elficus is at 7. 69. You're killing me right now, Elficus.
I can actually change it.
If you could not do that, that would be ideal. Okay, so I need to roll. We're just going to roll purely for +6. Oh, that's not great. Add turn at 9. How does it look on stream? Okay, so you can still see. Cool. And then the wargs are going to be this one. Oh, 24. Okay. And then the rest of the beasties are going to be at 6. Why is Mogamac at the bottom? Elgar should be here. Wargs are up here. This guy's here. And then we're going to have the tigers representing everyone else at 6. Okay. The wargs are going to... What are you doing, Elficus? Why are you inside that warg?
Yeah,
I'm inspecting.
You shouldn't move your character during combat unless you're.
That was my move.
It's not your turn.
All right. I need to do. Okay, so they're just grappling. It's going to be.
Boy, I wish we had taken a nap before we came out here.
What the heck?
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of health on any of us.
GG.
Also, I don't think I have many health, spell slots left, too, because we didn't take a nap. It's gonna be all cantrips, baby. Let's go.
So, okay. So between the werebear and the werebore, they're sort of at odds with one another. These two are going to automatically deal damage to him. All right. So the ringmaster's not doing great. Absolutely. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Sorry, the map was not in the correct position. I got it. It's better now. I need Mogamac.
How many squares can I move for 30? 6.
6.
And I can attack diagonally 5 feet.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna swing at this dude, spare thingy.
The warg.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that warg with my evening star.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah, this is the move. Cool. I'm gonna roll for damage.
Oh, yes. No, it's just the first one.
Oh,
The right one's if I crit.
Yeah, if you crit, then it would have been a lot of damage. That's your first attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Is it still alive?
it is still alive.
Then I will use my second.
Oh, yeah. And with that, as it's attempting to thrash around this, no, he does not have advantage because the thing he's attacking is grappling with someone else, so he would not have advantage for that. As it's attempting to bite the throat of this bear, you smash it one time from straight above, and then you smash it and bat it like a baseball, and it flies off to the side, and it is no longer breathing, or what appears to be breathing.
Elphicus, I'd like to see you do 29 damage in one turn.
And let's go ahead and increase that. All right.
He's gonna hit us with the fireball again just to prove you wrong.
Oh, you're lucky. I don't have any juice left for that.
That's why I said it.
All right.
I
So
can't do
that's an
shit.
increase on the counter. Elgar Leafbottom.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, your boys. Wait. Wrong. There we go. I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna attack the closest warg.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna give it a good old punch.
Okay.
Do I want a flurry of blows?
You get 2 attacks. You get 2 attacks when you take the attack.
Oh yeah, I get
action.
extra attack, of course. Yeah, I'll just do my 2 attacks.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yes.
That was dumb. Do some damage.
I punch.
Are you gonna flurry?
No, I want to hold my key for now.
Okay. Does it cost a key to flurry? I thought it was just a bonus action.
It's 1 key.
Oh,
for
it is?
flurry.
Okay, that's fine. So you definitely do damage to it. You've broken some bones inside of it, but seeing as how it's undead, it doesn't really care. Are you doing anything else with your bonus action? You didn't have a bonus
Wait,
action you wanted to do, correct, Mogamak?
Oh, I did not. No.
Okay.
I don't wanna
Okay,
action
just
surge or
making sure.
anything.
Just making sure.
Is Elphicus still in my bag, or did he jump out before
No, I
fighting?
jumped
Yes.
out. I jumped out.
He definitely jumped out.
But you are still tethered and harnessed to me, right?
Yeah, he's well within 50
Dude,
feet.
don't make me chaos bolt the tether. Oh my god.
No, I'm done. I'm done. I got nothing.
All
So
right.
it's werewolf turn.
It is. Yes, it is giant werewolf turn.
Do we have the? I don't see initiative for the stage guy.
Oh, the ringmaster?
Yeah.
That's because he is not in a position to be able to attack.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he is grappled by 2 creatures and therefore restrained and considered stunned. He's going to fire a crossbow bolt at the were-tigers. Oh, he definitely hits with his first attack. Second attack, he misses. All right. But, unfortunately, that knocks unconscious one of the were-tigers. All right. Elphicus, what are you doing?
Okay. I want a Crown of Madness.
Who are you Crown of Madnessing?
This guy here. He
Oh.
didn't take any damage, right?
He has not taken any damage.
Okay, I'm gonna Crown of Madness him.
Can
120 feet. I think
Crown
that's
of
in.
Madness be used on undead creatures?
Doesn't say that it can't.
It would actually say that if they are undead, they are immune to this.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't say
It does
that.
not say that. Let me just verify real quick. Hold on.
Oops.
I don't want to take too long.
I'm trying to make it posted in chat. How do I do that?
You need to hit the info.
You just click on the name.
No, it's only rolling damage for him.
Oops.
There's a thing that you can click where it can show.
It's like the quote thing.
Here. Show spell description and attack. You can turn that on if you hit the little gear and you go through all the options.
Are undead immune to charm? That's the real question.
Oh wait, humanoid of my choice. It's not a humanoid.
They are not humanoids.
Okay, can I Crown Madness this fucking guy then?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay,
It's a
I'm gonna...
boss. It's not gonna work. You dumb shit.
It doesn't work on bosses?
Probably not.
Hey, this is not WoW. There's no such thing as immunity unless he is specifically immune to this effect.
Do you remember what
All right,
happened last time you tried to do this?
I'm Crown of Madnessing the boss.
What is
He's
it's a
probably-
wisdom save of 15. Okay.
Oh, this isn't gonna work.
He would be at. He rolled a 1. Okay. He is charmed by you.
Yes! Alright, Mogamak. You're gonna eat your words, bitch. I'm killing you.
I rolled a natural.
You're killing him?
I rolled a natural 1 on that.
Oh my God.
You can check the stream. I rolled a natural 1. It's right there. I'm not even kidding.
Alright.
It's very unfortunate.
Anybody got something to say? Anybody?
All right. What does this do?
No,
All right. So what do you want to do?
I want to make this guy run over here, and I'm gonna pull the. I don't remember what Slax's character's name is, even though he said it.
Hanabi Maze!
I want to pull the
I don't
Hanabi Maze, and I want to walk this guy to this wolf, pick it up, and then start hitting this wolf with the other wolf.
So you want him to move over here, pick up this wolf as a weapon, and then start beating the other wolves with it as an improvised weapon.
Yes. Yeah, I really like that tactic.
You must use its action. Okay, so it can't do that this turn. It already used its action this turn, but on its turn, it must do an action before moving.
I can do a wild magic surge, right?
I need you to roll a d20, please.
Come on, 1. No.
Did you roll 1 in between last time and this one?
I think he procced it last time.
But he cast a spell after that, so that would proc a wild magic surge, because he cast another chaos bolt. Actually, he cast a fireball and it didn't proc on that one. So yes, it would proc on this one.
Hey,
Roll me a D100.
Nice. I don't know what that means, but it looks good.
You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn.
Oh god, why does this keep happening?
After which time you return to the space previously occupied. So you lose the Crown of Madness effect on that guy.
What?
No way.
Oh.
You serious?
It's a concentration spell, is it not?
Let me look.
Yes, concentration up to 1 minute. So he loses the effect of Crown of Madness.
So I have to like channel it.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
What were you saying, Elficus?
You're lucky. You're lucky.
Wait, does this mean now that like the boss is even closer to Elgar?
No, the boss has to
No,
use
he
his
doesn't.
action before moving with the Crown of Madness. So for this turn, I'm going to consider him stunned in the fact that the Crown of Madness would be there, even though he teleported out.
Okay.
So I'm going to consider him stunned, and he loses his turn this turn, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that was the best spell that I had left, guys. Sorry.
Linnea.
Good luck.
All right. I'm gonna hit this. Oh, that's not how I ping. Gonna hit this guy with a fireball.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Hit.
Firebolt.
Wow. Is that max damage? It is.
And I'm also going to move the fuck away from here and get closer to this guy. This guy's friendly, right?
He is friendly, as far as you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here because I don't want to be anywhere near this big baddie right now.
All right. So, you have successfully killed that warg that's in front of Elgar.
Suck it, warg. All right, that's all. We're good.
I feel like we're gonna be fighting these other guys as well.
All right.
Not if we protect the what's his face.
So, the ringmaster loses consciousness.
Okay.
These two are still at odds with each other. Mogramak, it is your turn.
That's 6 moves. And then I'm gonna beat on this wolf dude with my evening star. And I'm gonna use my second attack. I assume it's still alive.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
I am an all-star.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Is he dead?
He is actually. You have successfully killed that
I'd just
warg.
like to point out that I've now had 2 opportunities for a bonus swing, but there's no enemies left near me.
That is
That's all.
very true.
So I could have done more damage.
Unless you want to hit the ringmaster.
I'm
No.
Oh no.
No.
I can't move anymore because I did. my
That's
max
true,
movement,
that's true.
So I guess I am
Right,
done for the turn.
okay,
Even
absolutely.
if I action surge, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
that
you
would- that
don't.
would
You
have
well,
to
you
be-
you could take your extra action to dash, which lets you move twice. Your speed.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bother.
Elgar Leaf Bottom.
So I've just seen a warg explode from a firebolt and then get absolutely eviscerated by this massive half orc with an evil.
Yep.
Oh, I'm still feeling a little bit queasy from that honey liquid, but we'll power through it. Hang on a second. I'm sure I can move here. I've got enough move. I'm gonna punch this little motherfucker.
Who are you punching? Okay, you're gonna punch
The
the
wolf.
one with the
The
board. Roll to hit. The second one. Hold on. I believe. You hit him. You actually did hit him.
Oh wow. I want to flurry off of one of them as well.
All right.
So I can just do 2 more attacks.
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Key down 1, 2 more of these. Oh. So I get roll damage 4 times.
Oh yes.
Oh wow.
Oh. What?
He's dead, isn't he?
That is a dead. Yeah, that's definitely a dead work for sure.
Destroyed.
Oh my gosh! So you run over, you're just like, "Gah, gah, 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 gah," and you just smash that work to death, literally
Machine
with
gun
your hands.
fists.
Literally, that was. Did you do as much damage as Mogamak? 16.
Surely not.
You did more damage than Mogamak.
He did slightly more this time, yeah.
And the worst part is that wasn't even max damage for him.
I didn't use a key point though. So, I mean, can you really
Oh
compare
wow,
these?
using resources
That
to
was just my
attack.
regular attack.
All right, I'm gonna
I used a free spell and I still did enough damage, so I don't know about the 2 of you.
consider that a snide comment. So let's go ahead and increase that. All right. So, with the wargs being defeated, he's going to make a perception check. Yep. He's making a perception check, seeing that he's outnumbered. He's going to take a dash action to GTFO.
What a wuss.
Good job, guys.
And as he runs
knew
away,
You're not even here yet.
as he runs away, you hear, "I will get you, Bennick." All right.
And then Elphicus teleports back in.
Just pops.
Elphicus.
Elphicus, what do you do?
I say, what the fuck just happened?
What is that creature from, what is it, the Bravest Warriors? The cat bug that would like randomly teleport, but every time he teleported, he would be in extreme, immense pain and just scream.
Pretty much.
That's what I imagine Elphicus doing.
That's how I see it too. So, in front of you, you have 2 unconscious were-tigers. You have an unconscious werewolf. And then the bear and the boar are now running to the front of the tent. They are outie. 5,000.
Like they're leaving?
That can't be good.
Yep.
Oh,
They're
man, I must
either
have-
chasing or running away.
Can I try to stabilize the old man?
Absolutely, make a medicine check. Or unless if you have a healing potion, you could just toss a healing potion down his throat.
Nope.
I mean,
I got this.
Holy
Okay.
crap!
Alright.
You get over there, and he's beginning to slowly morph back into his humanoid form, and your CPR, you're holding pressure on his his gushing wounds, and you're tearing pieces of cloth from wherever you could find it, and tourniquets. Like you're getting it, and you've actually stabilized the ringmaster. What are you doing, Linnea?
I'm gonna stabilize this kitty cat. And I'm gonna use one of my potions that I have.
Oh, so you're just straight up healing him. Boop.
Yeah, just straight up healing him.
Okay, you heal him.
Alright.
And he sort of awakens, and he looks at you, and he says, "Thank you."
I was gonna be like so excited, just like, oh my gosh, it's a
And,
kitty cat!
and as he sort of passes out from you don't fully heal him, but you do heal him. And he looks at you, he says, "Thank you," and you sort of hear like a very faint purring as he transforms back into his human form.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look over to see what's happening with the ringmaster though, because I'm concerned.
Isn't there another tiger that's incapacitated?
There is.
There should be.
Yep.
Where is he?
How's Skink doing?
Making a perception check.
Well, then they check on Skink, please, because I can't see where she is.
I check and I look and see if she's in my bag, or if she hopped away again.
As you look in your bag, just the tip of her beak is sticking out.
I'm gonna give it a little light little like pat, and just say like, "I'm glad you're okay, good girl," and I'm gonna just go back to what I was
you hear, "Good girl," from inside your bag,
And I'll tell Elgar, I'm like, she's fine. Don't worry about it.
Is it someone going to go over to the other were-tiger or no?
I was waiting for my turn, but yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We're out of combat, so whatever you want to do. You want to try and medicine him up?
Shall I medicine? I'm excellent.
You actually are able to stabilize the other were-tiger to 0 hit points. They're not
experience with
conscious, but they are definitely not dying anymore.
Good kitty.
So, wait, is there anybody that's still here that's not passed out? We have one were-tiger, I believe, that's not passed out.
Yes, and he's grabbing both of his brothers and leaving with them.
What the fuck just happened?
Did we? I checked my bag to make sure that Elphicus or nobody has slipped us that frog goop that I took a container of, because I felt like we just tripped balls there.
I'm talking to the tiger, FYI.
He says, it would appear that someone from Ringmaster Bennick's history has come back to, for lack of a better term, bite him in the ass."
All right, I'm out. I can't handle this.
And
like,
he
why-
looks at you, Mogomac, specifically, and says, "Thank you for saving my brothers." And
No
he
problem.
says, "Come find us in the tents behind this large one, and I have something for you."
I do like to get paid. Do you need help carrying
No, thank you. I will be fine.
Okay, let's move to the front of the tent.
So you guys move to the front of the tent, and you look outside, and I need you to make a perception check for me, please.
Oh, I'm finally percepting.
It's about time. The moon has. It's sort of strange. The moon has split into two.
What?
There's two
You're
moons.
gonna need to clarify that.
There's two moons.
2 moons, or like half of a moon and half of like a cookie?
There are 2 moons.
2 moons.
How far apart are they from each other?
If in your perspective,
So like you're seeing double, kind of.
yes.
You guys are so dumb. One of them's just the sun.
That's no moon.
That's no moon. And with that, we are going to go to our 15-minute break.
Okie dokie.
Let me find the thing. And then, when we get back, we will continue this adventure. Thanks for showing up, guys, and we'll see you in 15 minutes. everybody. Well, most of us are back from our break. Where are we at? Okay, so I think we will possibly Jenkins will figure it out. Whenever he gets back. But you have an unconscious ringmaster. You have a where tigers have already been moved. Mogamak, what are you doing?
So we're just leaving the big tent, right?
Yes.
So I'm looking around the fairground to see how different it looks from when we were here before we went in.
Oh, to see if anything changed?
Yeah, because there was tons of people out here before, right?
There were.
What does it look like now?
All of the people have actually evacuated, and they have left. Nothing is really destroyed, but everything is in a more chaotic state than it was before the fight.
Any dead bodies?
No, actually. Besides,
You guys want to make some?
Whoa, that's
Holy
I'm
shit.
just kidding.
When
Trying to
did-
break the
when-
ice.
After rolling
Trying to break
all
the-
those 20s.
Did
he wants to keep going.
Mogamak turn evil? Is he gonna be making some more bodies over here? Lord.
I mean, I thought about it, guys, and really, that could have been us in there getting ganged up on. I mean, sometimes you have reasons to murder, right? And then, wait, I'm just kidding. I wasn't there. You guys are the evil ones. That's
This
right.
is becoming very ambiguous. Oh boy.
I know, right?
The tigers told us to go behind the tent and follow them, right? Because they
Yeah.
have something to give.
They have something.
That sounds like a trap to me.
They have something. They have something they want to give Mogamak.
All right, sick. I'll happily accept. No, I don't actually want to go that way. I'm gonna go this way.
You really don't want to go that way?
I want to go to the right
Okay.
instead of the left. Is what I meant.
What is this cart of?
Balloons.
Those
Okay.
are the balloons that we don't understand. Okay, here I am behind. them.
Beyond,
I'm wary, though.
Beyond where the map lies, there is a large, what appears to be, there appears to be a large, long tent that is set up. That is it's in a different style than the rest of the tents are. This one is actually like it appears to be more of a yurt than it does anything else. And on this yurt, there is a very large icon, and this icon looks to be some sort of cat eye gemstone. It is very reminiscent of a gemstone.
Is this like a logo on the tent? Is that what you're saying?
Sort of, yeah. That's what it looks like.
But is it like it's on fabric though? It's not like
Yes,
actually.
it appears to be embroidered.
Okay. I mean, I want to look in all directions. I'm still worried about like werewolves or something. Is there anything around me? That's
Make a
dangerous.
perception check. Let's see if you can see anything. We'll see what you can see. You don't. I don't. Doesn't look like there's anything. You're not in danger immediately, from what you can tell.
I guess I want to approach the opening of the other tent and see if I can see it.
All right. You approach the tent, and there appears to be two unconscious men are lying in beds along the wall, and there's another man who has a mortar and pestle in hand, and he is grinding something inside of it. And they all have long black hair, and very sharp features, and they all seem to be very muscular. And they all there are 3 sets of bows like lying scattered around the room, and a bunch of arrows everywhere, just
You
lying
guys-
around.
You guys, the tigers.
The one that is conscious and with mortar and pestle looks at you and he says, "I am."
Can I go observe what he's doing? Like, since I'm a potion maker and stuff.
Absolutely. Make a alchemy kit or whatever it's called test with intelligence as your.
With intelligence. Oh, I'm so good at this.
You look at it and he's making a healing potion.
I have one more healing potion in my bag, and I hand it over to him, and I say, "Here, you guys need this more than I do right now. I can make more."
He looks at you and he says, "I am forever grateful." And he looks at Mogamak and he says, "For saving my brothers, I have something for you. You're a warrior, correct?"
I am.
He looks at you and he says, "Is that your weapon of choice on your back?"
It is my weapon of choice, yes.
Would you be opposed to using a new one?
I really like my evening star. I'm not sure, man. I'll take a look at what you got. I'll accept the gift.
He goes behind his little cot that he has laid out on the floor, and he pulls out a long ornamental box. And he approaches you with it, and he just sort of holds it with both hands like this, and he gets on one knee and he says, "Take this as my gift to you for saving my brothers."
I'm gonna harumph a little bit because it wasn't just Mogamak who saved
I'm gonna
his
look over
brothers.
at Elficus, but not say anything, and not make any facial expressions, and then I'm gonna look back and say thank you. I accept your gift.
I'm gonna
kneel
count
down
that as a snide comment.
graciously with two hands, accept it.
Are you gonna open it or no?
Yes, I would like to open it.
It is a
I'll set it
katana.
on like a table.
Oh shit!
I could use that.
That's bigger than you are, most likely.
And it's actually not a katana. It is a naginata.
Ah.
So it is a two-handed katana.
So it's a great sword on Elficus, is what you're saying.
It's a 2.5 hand katana. It's massive.
Nice.
Okay.
How many
Thank you
hands do you
very
have, Mogamak?
So it would be the equivalent of a greatsword in
So who's respecking into Dex? Because played this build in Dark Souls is pretty damn good.
Thank you very much for the gift.
You are welcome. Thank you for saving my brothers. And for you, alchemist, I assume?
Yes, that's correct.
He hands you a what appears to be a small like pouch. Not small. It's a pretty decent sized pouch.
That's what they all say. Sorry.
It's not like
It's 8 inches by 8 inches.
Sorry.
it's no coin purse. It's actually appears to be an herbalism bag of some sort.
Ooh. Thank you very, very much. I'll put this to great use. Have you ever tried to get cured of your lycanthropy?
We
your
were all
tiger.
three of us were born with it. It is in our lineage, and we are proud of our ancestry.
So you have no interest in ever trying to get it cured?
Never. It is part of who I am, and I am very proud.
Would you be willing to let me take a sample of your blood? Just not for, not trying to cure anything. I'm just curious about the compounds within it and a lineage that's... Because how far back has this gone in your family?
My great grandmother.
Yes. Would you be willing to give me a sample of your blood just so I can see the compounds within it?
You could actually take one of my brothers, and they're actively bandaged. He hasn't taken any damage, so the other ones actually have arrow holes basically that you could just push on, and it'll actually
Okay.
Oh,
File of were blood.
where tiger
Thank
blood
you.
specifically.
Okay.
What are you doing, Elficus?
just watching her take blood from a almost dead tiger.
Well, it's a
I
man.
gave him a healing potion. It'll be fine.
You did.
Sure. I'm just confused. I put a crown of madness on somebody, I come back, and all of a sudden everybody's dead. So I think that I killed everybody.
Oh, that's true.
Do you want us to fill you in what happened, Elficus?
No, I know what happened in my heart, in my soul.
Which was?
I killed everybody with the man. I took the big man. I made him kill everybody. Then he killed himself.
Where does his body go?
I don't know. Maybe teleport away like I did. I just did magic so powerful. I even teleported.
You're right, son. There's still a lot of mysteries about your magic left in the air. We'll never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do you keep going? That's twice you've disappeared in the middle of very important stuff. First time you come back tasting of honey, giving me a tummy ache when I licked you. I mean, when I tasted. I mean, when I. The second time you just came back and killed everyone.
Let me tell you something. What I've learned in life is you just go through and you just go wherever the wind takes you, and because you can't control the wind, it's just going to take you wherever it wants to take you, and you just got to go with it and just let it slide, and just have fun with it. You only live once.
Where did you go this last time, though?
I don't even remember. I'm teleporting away so many goddamn times. Some astral plane. There's some demons and gods and stuff like that, but they've seen me before, so they just waved hello, and I fucked off back and killed everybody.
You definitely didn't kill everybody, but
well, don't see anybody, don't see any enemies, so.
Well, you didn't see the battle either. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, because I was looking through the eyes of the other guy.
What's in my alchemy kit, or are you gonna send that to me later?
I will send it to you.
Okay.
So,
you guys want to leave the tent?
I'm coming in. You guys. What are you guys doing over? What are you guys doing here?
Nothing. We didn't get anything.
Oh. Yeah, we got nothing.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Have you taken, Elphagus can't hear this. Have you taken the katana out of the box? Like, have you...
I put the lid back on, and I'm just carrying the box.
Okay, can I look at the box? I wanna feel the wood,
Look what I got for
That's not the first time he's ever said that.
I mean, look what I got for Valentine's Day.
You look at this box, and it is stunningly well-made craftsmanship. It is it's masterwork at minimum.
Wow.
Can I pull an
Talking about the
Elphicus
box
and,
of
like,
this
do I
one.
know who made it?
Do you have a friend that might know?
I do.
Can my woodworker's tools tell me?
Absolute. Make an intelligence-based woodworking kit.
Not great.
How do you even do that? How do you roll that?
What do you mean?
I've got woodworker's tools. How do you think I made the pendant for you guys?
No, I
That
just
little
mean that you
salt
got that, like,
pendant?
2 + 0 + 3 thing.
That's a good question. I think his character sheet might be. Hold on, let me look at it. Give me a second.
It's just query attributes. I don't actually know what that is.
Weird. So, okay. That's weird. Okay, I've never had to do that before, but that's cool. It did work, but you're not really sure. You know that it's not someone from this area or this part of the continent.
Cool.
Foreign wood. I've never seen anything like it, but it's fancy. I like it.
You're just talking about the box, right? To clarify.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I don't care about the sword.
Sword? What?
You know nothing. Shut up.
What? I heard you.
What? No, you didn't.
You were perceived.
You can maybe see the box that he's holding, but I don't know.
Hey, what's in the box?
Roll for perception.
Is it another phallic? Come on, guys.
Did you not see what was in the box? I'm confused.
It's long stem
check.
roses for Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
that's right,
Don't worry
because
about it.
Ooh, I want one.
All right, I'll
Here's
show
my
you what's in the
Valentine.
box. It's a katana on a stick. Am I wrong?
Ooh.
You are not wrong.
I have some ideas for how we could use that. For sure.
Yeah.
Who wants to go murdering?
Oh God, when did we pick up this little murder minion?
Hey, you're the one that's drinking blood and shit.
I'm not drinking blood.
Oh,
Hey,
I know what
hey,
you do with the blood.
Elphicus, I know you keep track of how many kills you get. Does it count as a kill if you kill an undead? If you kill 2 undead monsters?
I think skeletons and undead monsters don't count.
Oh,
Towards
okay. Well, I
kills.
guess you got 0 kills then that round. Wouldn't it make more sense for you if it gave you since you killed everybody?
Well,
That's definitely another tick. On
I
this
suppose
He
so.
just got bamboozled.
Well, I guess you have no kills. Oh, well, that's too bad, man.
I had tons of kills. I killed all the dwarves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. You burned a lot of flesh. Yes, you did.
Should have thrown the other fireball.
That is it. I'm gonna go ahead and add another one. All right. So, did anyone stay with the ringmaster, or is he just chilling?
He didn't get taken back to the tent with the others?
No.
I offered
thought
to
he
carry
would've.
bodies.
Uh-oh.
Well,
All right,
GG.
let's go back and peek.
Yeah, let's go check him out. Make sure he's alright.
I stabilized him, though, didn't I?
You did?
But he was unconscious lying on the floor and we just left him.
Yep.
Maybe not our best.
I'll go pick him Is he human form now?
He is. He's back
Okay.
into his normal self.
Is he awake?
He's not.
Okay, I'm gonna carry him to the tiger tent.
So you carry him into the tent?
Yeah, the tiger tent outside and then into the tiger tent.
The were-tiger looks at you and says, "Thank you for saving him. Give him this," and he hands you a small white liquid potion.
I'll take that as the potion master.
Are you gonna give it to him?
Yeah, I'll give it to him. But I want to take a look at it because I'm like, not the usual color. Maybe some different ingredients in this.
I want to taste it.
What
I let him
is
dip his
wrong with
pinky
you?
in if he really wants to.
I really wanna.
It better be clean though. No
Uh,
cross contamination here.
Do you have any wet wipes to clean my finger?
I have wet wipes for no particular reason.
In your disguise kit.
Yes. Oh, no, it's a kit for other purposes.
You give him the potion already. Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
so you get
So we go to the ringlead. Yeah, we go to the ringmaster. We'll heal him up.
and he awakens as soon as you pour the healing potion down. Give it a second, and he goes, and he looks at you guys, and you notice that he's actually pretty old. He appears to be in his early 70s.
Okay. Say, so are you all right? Are you okay now? And then we need to know some answers.
I'm great. I feel better than I did a few
Okay.
minutes ago.
Who was that guy that attacked?
That was a man from my past, and I happened to be young and stupid, and he found me in the middle of my initial transformation.
So did you turn him into a werewolf?
You could say that.
Everything's coming together here. I can understand why he might be a bit upset with you.
Did
Is
you know
he
him?
a necromancer? I noticed those wargs were definitely not alive.
No, but he appears to be in league with one.
So that's not
Shit.
good.
Did you know him before you turned him into a werewolf?
Not at all.
So when you said you know me, did you actually know him at the time?
I've known him for a long time. He has tried to kill me more than once. I just didn't expect him to come here.
You don't exactly keep a low profile, though.
It can't be helped. In my line of work, your face is in the front all the time. If I hadn't been doing it for 40 years, it wouldn't be so bad.
So why didn't you suspect that he would show up, then, if you're used to having your face front and center?
Because it's usually a long time in between attacks. That's all.
Oh, so it's more recently.
Yes, he's attacked me twice in 3 months.
Have you been in this area for a long time?
No. He's been tracking me.
How long ago did you get turned into a werebeast?
I've been this forever. I was born this way. It was not a good time.
Man, he must be a pretty big bitch if he keeps attacking you and you're not dead yet. Why don't you just kill him?
He's much more resilient than the rest of us.
Well, if he's in line with a necromancer, I think even if you killed him, he'd probably get brought back to life and come after you again.
That is exactly the problem.
Is he dead?
No, but I have killed him at least twice.
So he is dead. He's undead?
No, he's not undead.
But you said you killed him twice, and he's come back each time.
Yes. Just because you die doesn't mean you're dead forever. That is just a general rule of this universe and this world, as far as I know.
So some strong resurrection magic then, I guess.
That's true.
Can you tell us anything about the second moon? We didn't notice that when we came in, and all of a sudden there's two up in this. And I'm like clasping onto my sun soul pendant as when I mention the moon, I'm like holding.
That is a sign that we have not finished the ritual yet.
So what do we need to do to finish the ritual?
We need to get back into the tent. And basically throw... He looks back at the were-tigers and he says, "Do you have them?"
Puppy.
Oh.
Sorry.
He looks back and says, "Do you have them?" And the were-tiger looks back at him and says, "No, I don't." We need what's called wolf's leaf from east of here.
Would I know it since I'm a...
Absolutely.
What do I know about it?
Make an alchemy check. With intelligence. You know that it does actually bloom east of here, but to the far, far east. And you actually do have some in your inventory.
Okay. So I'll ask him, like, how much do you need? Because I do have some in my kit.
Well, how much exactly do you have? Because we need at least...
How much do I have?
You would have just the right amount in this specific instance, because it would come... Basically, you can make a lot of different potions with it.
Okay.
Specifically involving enhancing senses, smell, sight, hearing, etc., etc.
Okay, so I'll have to just replenish my kit after, but I have enough for now.
Yes, but you do actually have enough to do this ritual.
Okay. Well, I'm going to offer it to them because time's a ticking, and it doesn't feel like we got a lot of it after that fight.
This is true. As you guys, who all is going back into the ring?
Me.
I'll go with two.
So is everyone going? Are you going, Elgar?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys get back into the ring, and those of you, he sort of limps back with you guys. He's not doing too well, clearly. He limps back with you and he says, "One of you needs to get up there and throw it in."
All right, I'm looking at Elgar because Elgar is the most,
we already did
not
the pole
athletic.
climbing.
Someone grease the pole. I've got to prove myself.
I'll hand him the,
What did I do earlier? I wanted to climb the greased pole. I entered my mind palace. Do I still have that advantage for climbing a pole?
Absolutely. I'll let you have that. Absolutely.
Nice. Right, let's go. Acrobatics?
Sure.
So I grab is it in a little pouch, I guess, or some kind of little cloth sack full of leaves. Go climb up the pole. Yeah.
Holy
crap. Didn't even matter.
Damn.
just shoots on up.
You're able to climb up with a swiftness, and you toss in the little. It's basically in like wax paper or something, and you toss the whole thing into it, and immediately from the normal red yellow fire that glows there, it immediately turns white, and in the inside it sort of looks black or like dark for some reason. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. you take it in and you begin to cough violently as you make your way back down the pole. The room is beginning to fill with smoke. What are you guys doing?
Is this normal?
Who are you asking?
The
Uncle
guy.
Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Yes, it is normal. We have to commune with the goddess.
Which goddess?
The goddess of the lichens. You're not
What's her
getting
name?
me to say it, little one.
He almost got you.
No, you didn't.
Do we actually have to talk to her?
One of us does.
Are you gonna handle this?
I can try. I can attempt to.
I mean, isn't this your show? Don't you know what to do?
I've been doing this for many years, but it is always fun for other people to attempt it.
All right, Elgar,
I'm
I
good.
nominate you.
I've huffed the smoke. I'm starting to feel really into this kind of religious experience. I'm just gonna be like, I want to talk to her. I want to feel her message.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
Everything I say, he
Are you
gets
sure?
turned into
Sure he didn't write massage?
Anybody else want to do anything? Linnea, do you want to do something?
I'm just like watching with extreme interest because I've never actually seen this happen before, this whole ritual.
I'm gonna take all my clothes off and then breathe through them.
God, this is better than smoking elf leaf. I feel really good.
So you're willingly accepting the ritual, Gareth, or Elgar.
Of course he is.
I like the addition of the word willingly there. Yes.
Fucking psycho.
I accept whatever you throw my way.
And the second you start breathing it in, you feel like you're about to pass out for about 2 or 3 minutes. Your breath is always on the edge. When I was in the army, when we did the tear gas training, it was the worst thing ever because your body is telling you that your lungs are full of something and you can't breathe air. And you're always at this feeling of your mind is telling you you're going to suffocate, but the rest of your body says that you're completely fine. And with that, you feel like you pass out. For the rest of you, he breathes in, and I assume that you're sitting in like cross-legged, or you're kneeling. You're doing something to bring yourself into a ritual or a placid state, correct?
Yeah, trance mode.
You're going into a trance of some. You're preparing yourself to go into a monk trance of some sort, correct?
Yeah.
So you immediately see the room fill with smoke, and you feel like you're choking, and then all of a sudden you snap to it, and straight in front of you, you're lying, or you're kneeling down in your position in a black. It's like a black expanse, sort of like, have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah.
The Stranger Things like black area where she goes when she like goes extra planar, and you're sitting directly across from you. There is a beautiful pale-skinned woman who has white hair, and directly from behind her there is a sort of light coming directly from behind her, and you feel it physically touching you, the light that is emanating from behind this woman.
Hello.
God.
Smooth.
Huh?
You say hello?
How far away is she from me?
3 feet maybe. And she's
Um,
sitting on top of a large black satin pillow.
Okay, I go and kneel in front of her. I'm Elgar Leafbottom, the 17th. I'm a monk of the Sunsoul Temple, and I am a humble servant at your service.
She bends her head to you, and her face immediately appears to you. And one half of her face is just completely not necessarily mangled, but twisted in a sort of form that is animalistic, but is just beautiful. You're not really sure why, but you're drawn to this person specifically. One half of her face is perfectly human and she's absolutely beautiful, but the other side is almost symmetrically obtuse in the fact that it gives you that uncanny valley feeling where you can tell that this is a person, but there's something wrong. You can't quite put your finger on it. She looks at you, and with her eyes, you can see that she is peering directly through you. It's not she's looking at you, but it pierces every part of your being. And she says to you, "Child of the sun, welcome. I know who you are. And the first thing I will tell you is that your God and I came from the same womb."
Gross.
So I am very familiar with you in that same brotherly way that I am familiar with your God. Your patron, as one might say.
I am still on a journey to find my patron, so any tasks you may have of me that leads me closer to my goal would always be something that I oblige.
Trust me, child, when I say that he's there. He just cannot talk to you. Everything you do, he sees. I know that intimately. But all I have, and just you need to know that you are seen by him. Know that. Coming from me, know that you are seen.
I know that I am seen.
Good. Because don't worry. No matter where you are, he knows you're doing the good. And she sort of loses her track for a second. And she comes back and she brings herself back in. And you can tell for just a moment that animalistic symmetry that she has within her face took over for a second and sort of jumbled her mind. And she says, "Unlike your patron, I have many sides that require acknowledgement. And as far as I'm concerned, they have been acknowledged for the purposes of this ritual. And you can leave now, if you would like, with my blessing. And remember, my name is..." I'm going to message it to you.
You're gonna tell him how to pronounce it too.
Yes.
I already know her name.
Yeah, but you can't pronounce it.
Yeah, I read it somewhere.
Fucking cheater.
Metagaming, not allowed.
Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
And with my blessing, you need to remember that my children are only cursed if they are bitten. It's only a curse. She looks at you, and her human face side winks at you specifically, and the other side is just sort of looking through your soul right now.
Try to seduce her, Gareth.
So Uncle Ben is one of your favorite children, whereas the werewolf is a cursed child.
Absolutely.
Do you wish for us to eliminate the problem?
No, that will come one way or another. He doesn't have many chances left, let's just say that. He is not my child.
Is there anything I can notice about that other side of her face that is going to tell me anything more?
Make an insight check.
Like, is she infected or insight?
As far as you could tell, that she's being honest with you, and like the animalistic side of her face doesn't really have a whole lot of effect on what she's actually telling you or what she wants. It just sort of messed with her for a little bit.
It's like a background noise kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, what else do I want to know from her? I feel like that's...
I'm sitting around. I'm saying, is anything happening yet?
I'm just mumbling to myself, standing in the middle
Just
of
like
the ring.
Schmogamak, things are happening.
Schmogamak!
Schmogamak!
And he is just sitting, kneeling in the middle of the room, completely surrounded by smoke. And the rest of you notice that actually the smoke is actually swirling around him specifically, and the rest of you have been unaffected.
That's definitely not the weirdest shit we've seen today.
No, it isn't.
All right. What do the two moons mean?
That just means that the time of the ritual is now.
And we have completed all the prerequisites for the ritual.
Absolutely.
Then, with your blessing, I must leave, rejoin my party, and help the town to regroup and recuperate.
Absolutely.
You know how to contact me if you need anything.
Absolutely. Elgar, Leafbottom, the 17th.
You got my number, girl.
Yeah.
And with you saying that, you blink, and you're back in the real world. The smoke dissipates from around you, and you feel weird. It's not that you feel horrible or your stomach hurts or anything like that. You just don't feel like yourself, but you feel extremely light in weight.
Oh, that was an interesting trip.
What
Fun little journey.
happened?
Well, I was talking to the lycanthropy goddess. You know, her name I'm not allowed to say still, just in case anything happens. But she said basically that the old man's cool. It's only a curse, and it's only bad if the person who turns into a werebeast gets bitten by another werebeast. People who are naturally born are usually pretty chill, but that werewolf who got bitten, not a good.
Interesting. That seems a bit odd, right? Because in order to become a werewolf, usually, like, you have, like, so some of the, like, good werewolves become bad werewolves that create other bad werewolves?
What she was saying is that the idea of lycanthropy is the fact that it's a curse for most people. But if you're born with it, you're one of her children, right?
Yeah.
Because at some point, the original person was just straight up cursed by her, and she saw it as a gift. So therefore, the lineages of people that were born as werewolves, even after they were, like, if for example, if Elgar was to bite someone and then have a kid after being bitten, that kid would be one of her children, where Elgar would not.
Oh, okay. Alright, that makes a little more sense. That's got to be someone's kink somewhere, and that's
So
how you get those
have
kids.
to have
Yeah, for sure.
you have to have the curses through the tradition of marriage and no other. Otherwise, it's not.
You
holy
don't have
under
to be
God.
married to have a kid, Purge. I'm sorry
Whoa,
to
I
inform you
don't-
on that.
It has to go through your lineage, your genetic lineage, in order for it to be considered good in the eyes of the lycanthropy goddess.
We get married, Elgar?
Are you able to have children, Elphicus?
Maybe. You don't know.
The wild magic surge. Only time will tell.
We'll see.
I might have to add that as a thing for Elficus. Elficus Wild Magic Table. 1 through 98. He becomes a woman. No,
That's a curse I wish on no one.
It's 400 BC, man. I can be whatever I want.
So what are you guys doing now?
Well, let's get some of that mead and let's get drunk, guys.
Yeah, I think we deserve it. Let's go get crunk, boys.
Okay.
Crunk. Ooh, am I getting some of that frog juice?
Not right now. We keep that for special occasions.
So,
we all know where it is.
So I take it that Elgar is like blown away from having met basically the sibling to his deity.
Exactly. Elgar is ecstatic. He is like glowing with happiness right now. Not physically.
But I keep that stuff private, right? I don't talk about my intimate relationship with the gods.
Not really. Not very often. But now you just can't help but smile.
He's a giggly boy, that
What are you
Elgar.
smiling about?
What you think?
Do you have a crush?
The goddess helped me on my journey to find my true self.
I don't
How'd
care,
you
let's
do
get
that?
drunk.
A gentleman never divines intervals.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Ooh. Seduction.
Did you parry her? in advance?
I finessed her.
So, as you guys look up, are you exiting the tent or are you staying in the tent? What's your deal?
We're going to get crunk. We're gonna go
We-
drink some mead and
We're already at the
Are
bar,
booze-
dude.
Are the booze tents unattended?
The booze tent is still attended by a bear guy.
The guy just has been there the whole time.
Yep.
Like he's open every day of the year. Christmas doesn't fucking matter.
Have you been here long enough to know that?
I mean, I'm saying, is that what it's like? He just no matter what happens, he's
Seems like it.
at work.
There's this like big like undead battle going on. He's just still serving beer.
It could be.
All right.
All right, cool. How much does a drink cost?
It depends on what you want to drink.
I'll take an ale.
Okay. And he goes behind him, and there's a giant cask, and he pulls on. There's like a little tap at the bottom of it. He pulls on it into like this intricately carved wooden cup, and he pours it into the little wooden cup, and he hands it to you. He says, "That'll be 1 silver."
Okay, I will pay him.
Damn, that's dog shit cheap.
I want mead, man.
Are you saying that to him?
I'd say I would take 1 mead, please.
Oh, absolutely. And he says it's 8 silver for the mead, please.
Okay, I fork over the silver.
And he hands you a small. It's like a bottle in between a champagne bottle. It's like a 40. For lack,
Nice.
it's the size. It's the size.
Come to mama.
8 silver.
Mhm.
8
You
times
say it's
more expensive than
about
ale?
this size?
Yes, it's about that size. And
Happy Valentine's Day to me.
and he looks at you and he says, "Well, don't drink that all at once, because
Listen, buddy. I'll let you finish. What? Because why? What's gonna happen?
no, you no, you're fine. Drink as much as you want."
Thanks, big guy.
What was the name of the tavern where we met Andon?
The
Horse
the
something.
The
Rough
The
horse?
Rusty Nail.
No,
No?
Rusty
No.
Nail was in the
No,
capital.
it's the
right?
rough. It's the
No.
rough horse.
Rough. It was like rough housing. Rough.
Rough horse.
And there's a bear man, right? That's serving stuff.
You're not in the tavern. The tent. You guys are
Oh,
at
no,
the beer tent.
I get that. I want to ask him if he works for the tavern or like where he gets his alcohol from. Does he have a connection with the rough horse?
Oh no, I make it all myself. I have hives for ale, or I mean, mead. I have hives for mead. I have orchards for all of my other alcohol. I have a bit of land southwest of here, and I make it all myself.
Do you have any raw honey on you?
I do. Would you like some honey?
Sure. I would love some honey.
It's 3 gold for 4 pounds of honey.
Fuck off, is it 3 gold? I'll give you 2 gold.
No. I take pride in my bees. They are my children. And you will pay what I ask, or you get nothing.
Good day, sir.
If you want honey, you will pay for honey.
Bees collect pollen from flowers. Flowers need sunlight from the sun god, and I am a disciple of the Temple of the Sun.
Are you a beekeeper?
Through me, I have been known to.
I want to interrupt
I've been
because I've
known
been
to dabble.
chugging a lot of meat, and I want to be just fuck off. Pay the man the money if you want the honey. Stop doing this top percenter shit. I go back to drinking.
Just deceive him. It's easy.
There are apiarists in my family.
Then go get honey from them.
Fuck's sake.
Gilbert.
God damn it! I'm gonna pay the man. I really want some of this. I really want some of this honey. Is it a jar? Is a jar 4 pound jar?
It's a 4-pound jar.
It's a lot of honey.
3
Dude.
gold. Here you go, little man. I put that money in your hand.
And he hands you a clay pot that doesn't have any labels on it, and it weighs 4 pounds for sure.
Including the pot or not including the pot?
Not including the pot.
Okay.
It weighs at least
How much
4
does-
pounds.
How much does the pot weigh?
Enough.
Okay.
How many people are in the park area or the fair area at the moment? Still just
a lot
the bear
of
guys,
a lot of really skinny guys have appeared, and they begin to clean up all of the stuff from the fight and people leaving, and
are they the rat guys?
I don't know. Are they the rat guys? You can ask them.
Let me see. I don't know.
You see shit.
I don't care enough to ask.
I want to check.
They're humans, so that role doesn't matter.
No, they're half humans. I think. I'm gonna give them a phallic check.
How can the bear talk common, by the way?
Are you asking him that?
Because he's a barbarian.
Where did you learn to talk common, Mr. Bearman?
I come from the Feywild.
What does that mean? Where? Who? What? Why?
Make an Arcana check for me. Whoever else is standing there.
I know because I know all the things about Arcana.
Oh, holy shit.
I wasn't shitting you.
You can't fail an Arcana check. So the Feywild is the plane of existence where animals are originated from. Animals in the Feywild are smart enough to talk, and they are usually super smart. And it's where like dire wolves are just normal wolves in the Feywild.
So I relay all this information to
Yes.
Elgar.
Yep. That's what I assume that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, he comes from the place where beasts originate from.
How did you pass from that plane to this plane?
I walked through a portal.
All right, enough of this, Jazz. Give me your most expensive brew.
That would be the mead, my tiny friend. Are you old enough to drink?
Are you old enough to ask me if I'm old enough to drink? Give me the beer.
It's not beer. It's
Oh, whatever.
honey wine.
Okay.
It'll be 8 gold, tiny man.
Yeah, I'll pay it. Yeah, I'll pay it. I got you. I'll pay you eventually.
You're paying me now, correct?
Yeah, I will. I'll pay you.
All right. So you give him
I
the gold,
promise.
and he hands you one of the bottles of the mead that Linnea has.
I'm like halfway done with the bottle at this point. Just gonna throw that out there.
I'm gonna chug. I'm gonna try to finish mine before Linnea
You're gonna
finishes hers.
die. You're gonna die. You're gonna get alcohol poisoning.
That's 8
No.
gold worth of alcohol.
It's not 8 gold, it's 8 silver. He misspoke.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
meant
right.
8 silver.
I took away 8 gold for
8
myself.
gold.
I was like,
No, he
I thought it was
cons the
some
little
super
one
high
because he thinks
quality-
he's rude. Because they say gold.
That would be 10 bottles. You'd be dead.
I'll chug all.
I'm gonna drink a second ale.
Okay, that's another
Oh.
silver.
Is this a contest?
Is Elgar our designated driver?
yeah.
We
I'm
just
just
get
holding the
Elficus
pot of
to-
honey.
We'll get Elficus to teleport us somewhere. Clearly, he's done that.
I'm done with teleporting for today.
That you know of.
Depends on how much mead I drink.
Hey, Linnea,
Yeah.
where's Skink at?
I don't know. Where is? I thought Skink was in my bag.
She was.
She's not there anymore. Do I need to do a perception
Oh,
check?
for fuck's sake. This dumb bird.
Please.
I have no idea because I'm getting crunk. Getting litty titty.
I'm gonna perceive it because I'm terrified that this bird's gonna kill me again.
Well, Elgar knows where she is, apparently.
She is actually like just chilling. She's sitting on Mogamak's shoulder.
She's taking a liking to you, Mogamak.
You didn't even feel her.
He probably smells like
Just gonna
food.
turn my head slightly and look at her, and then just turn right back and keep drinking.
And she looks, as soon as you look at her, she looks at you and she goes, she puts her hands out like,
Alright, I'll give her the ale.
and she takes it and she just goes,
Careful now, we're gonna get banned on Twitch if you give an animal.
She takes a big swig of your ale and she just looks at you and she goes,
Excuse me? What did you say?
and she looks at you and she goes, excuse me, what did you just say?
And I just shrug and resume drinking whatever's left in my ale.
Hey, Skink. And I lob one of the candy diamonds up into the air towards the Kenku.
And she jumps at it and she gracefully catches it, like without even trying, and she lands on your shoulder. She says, she nudges up against your head.
Good girl.
I'm the best girl.
We're all just ignoring the fact that this dumb bird teleported me to an astral plane earlier. Nobody's questioning it. Everybody's
You
just
probably deserved it. Let's be
feeding
really
her
honest.
almonds. Can I ask the bird, what in God's name is wrong with you? What did I do to you? Why am I going to an astral plane and having some animal piss on me? What's going on here? Tell me right now, or you're gonna be chicken legs later.
She looks at you and she goes, what's going on here? Chicken
This
legs.
fucking bird. Don't call me that. Don't.
She just
call me
looks at you and she's like, chicken legs. Chicken
that.
legs.
Little bird.
Chicken
Fat
legs.
little-
Chicken legs. And she's like pointing one of her things, one of her
You
little
have
feather
a
fingers
nasty
at you.
beard. What a pathetic excuse for a crow. I've seen bigger crows.
Kenku. Kenku. Chicken legs. Kenku. Chicken legs.
Can't go fuck yourself, more like. Stupid bird.
You leave Kenku alone. I want to slap Elficus. You little
And
twat.
she's just sort of like doing a little jig on her shoulders. What do you
Are
Hey,
you guys
Elficus,
done
you done
boozing?
with your
Oh, I'm slamming it down. I'm chugging. I'm done with this. I'm just.
make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay. Easy.
You're able to hold it down. You are drunk though, for sure. Absolutely
That was-
drunk.
That was the point. This is good.
Elgar, is he still leashed?
No, because he got teleported and I didn't release him.
Twice.
I'm gonna give Elgar
Twice.
some of my mead, by the way, because
yeah.
he's the only one not drinking. It's making me uncomfortable.
I have a question. When he gets teleported away but leashed up, does it sever the leash?
It does.
This sounds like a patch
Okay.
note.
I mean, it's like it's not like he's just gonna teleport away with all of his stuff except for the leash on his body, you know?
Yep. So it's literally just like a silk rope just lying on the ground after he teleported out.
Twice.
That was true.
All right.
I don't want any mead. I'm still pretty high after my divine intervention.
All right, suit yourself, and I keep going. I'm down to 3/4 of the bottle. I'm almost done here. I've seen some weird shit today, guys. How many pounds of rat meat have we seen in the tent?
50,000.
Yeah, that's too much for my
Maybe we
Vidalcan brain to
maybe we
handle.
should look for a place to sleep for the night.
It's a
It's
good
been
idea.
a good day.
Hey, Mr. Bear, what's your name?
Oh, he was just sort of like looking through his stock as you say that. He says, "My name is Ogosh."
Oh gosh, that's such a wonderful name.
You.
Do you know where I can find any leaf product in this town?
Leaf product, you say?
You know, for pipes.
Gareth, you're supposed to play your character, not
He
yourself.
points. He points with his bear claw directly behind you, and he says, "The tall one."
The tall one, right? I'm gonna wander over to the tall one wherever he points.
Well, I'm drunk and I'm climbing into the pen where Biscuit is because I want to
Oh,
snuggle the kitty cat.
I'm going with her just because I'm drunk too. I'm cheering her on.
I'm like, yeah, kitty,
Pet the
kitty,
cat,
Biscuit.
pet the cat.
Mogamak, what are you doing?
I just look around at what's happening. I continue sipping my ale, frustrated.
So, as soon as you turn around, Elgar, you notice that one of the really tall, lanky guys is cleaning up trash, is like just chilling, and he has 4 rats sitting around him, and he's like feeding them trash, like some of the leftover like turkey leg and stuff like that.
Be trash for you. But...
Where is he? Just like near me here.
Yeah.
You're right, mate. You the Pied Piper? What's with all the rats?
You could say that. They're my friends.
Okay, they seemed pretty chill when we were inside the tent. Those rose petals were fun. Nice delicate touch.
It was a good touch, wasn't it?
Now, Mr. Ogosh back there said you might be able to help me procure something to, help me calm down a little.
Well, it depends.
Usually I go see a man about a dog, but this is seeing a man about a rat.
It depends on what exactly you want. Do you want to sleep? Do you want to have a party? What do you want to do?
I just relax after a hard day.
Oh, that's fine. You got a gold on you?
Yeah, of course.
I got what you want. And he
We
pulls
do- we
he
do
pulls
that.
he pulls out a small like brown parcel, like a tiny little parcel of wax paper.
We do the handshake,
Yep.
Hand in, hand out, take the product.
Yep.
Money goes one way, product goes the other way. Right, see you, man. Thanks.
You have a good night, sir.
I'm just gonna, wander back, sidle up next to Mugamac, slide the product into my pocket.
Right? Linnea and Elphicus. You're going to go lay in the pen?
She's already
I'm
in there.
looking for
petting the-
Biscuit.
petting the cat. You tell us
like
whether we're
cat.
dead yet or not.
Are you like walking around in the pen where Biscuit was supposed to be?
Yeah, I'm trying to find her.
You're like walking around and she's definitely not in here.
No! I just
cheering
sit
her
on
on.
the ground
Keep-
and I get
Keep
sad
looking.
because
keep
I want to
looking.
find her.
She's just invisible. Keep looking in there.
I make the cat noise, the pss, 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 pss noise.
Oh, there she is. I saw her over there.
I go that way because I'm inebriated and I'm believing Alpha. Terrible idea, but
As you guys are wandering about, the man, the bartender from the Rough Horse comes out and he says, You over there. You, the orc, whatever you are over there.
Yeah.
Mogamak, right?
Yep, that's right.
I got rooms for you guys. Courtesy of Andon.
Oh,
At the Rough
our
Horse.
patron.
Yeah, he got you.
Okay. Hey guys, let's go to bed.
But I want to find Biscuit.
I've still got a pretty big tab over at the Rough Horse as well. That's what I was trying to figure out from this bear man. If I could use the tab over here, put some money behind the bar. We can continue drinking.
I'm good. I'm going to sleep. Head towards the tavern or the wherever we're sleeping.
As you guys head toward the tavern,
Well, I'm not leaving yet. I'm still looking for this cat, man.
Are you really?
I am.
The owner of Biscuit walks out as you're like, "No, Biscuit!" He comes out and he goes, "I put her away for the night. What are you doing?"
I want to see Biscuit. Linnea's a sloppy drunk, guys.
Go to bed, and I promise I'll bring her out for you tomorrow.
Promise?
I promise.
All right, I'm gonna sloppily get up, leaning on Alpha Kiss, because I'm assuming he's still with me.
I
I'll
fall
be like-
over.
To roll damage for that, or
You guys walk toward the rough horse, and the bartender directs you to your rooms, and you take a long rest, and that is where we'll leave it.
Awesome. Let's get those hit points back, boys.
Oh, I have spells. I can fireball again.
Oh no.
Well, that's where we'll leave it for this evening. I will probably be tweeting about. We should be able to play next week, hopefully, depending on what Dota stuff's going on. Obviously. If not, I will let you guys know. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll be streaming next week, regardless of what happens. It just might not be this. If we are playing, then we'll play this. If not, I'll play something else, or I might play with you guys. Do something crazy. You never know. Either way, I will see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.